Get the mochi.
Yeah.
Mochi.
Let's eat. You want to essentially like cut it on the other side. Actually, hold on. Let me bring that over to you. Ready?
Okay.
Check it out this way. Right?
Oh,
And then you come in this way, right?
And then
Yeah, and you can go down like that if you want to.
Get a little extra.
Yeah, but some folks, I mean, I usually cut it the other way, but I didn't want to like disrupt what you were
No,
doing.
you're good.
But
Please disrupt it.
we're gonna cut peppers at the same time together now.
Sure.
You ready?
I think so.
So, follow my lead.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So just through.
Oh God, hold on.
You said you can cut, and I'm challenging you.
Did I say that? I thought I said I couldn't. Wait.
Yeah, you're doing good. And for your knuckle technique. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mixed Plate.
Hello.
I am Chef Andy Lunique, and I am very patiently teaching Mr. JD Witherspoon how to cut a pepper.
Chef JD Witherspoon.
You earned the chef title at the end. No, he can earn
I'm
it.
just kidding.
He can earn it. You got this. I'm gonna make you nervous.
I can cut it. No, nervous? No. I'd only be nervous if my finger gets cut. Then we all cut the cameras. What I'm gonna say.
Oh no, not at all. No.
Look at that. Oh wait, how'd you get them like that? You didn't show me
so
that
you
part.
did it perfectly,
So
right?
then bring them in.
Yeah, so you just kind of shuffle it in, right?
Okay.
And keep your knuckles here. Actually, I'll even do it for you. Ready?
Got it.
Just like that. Cut.
Okay. Yay.
Right? Keep going.
Yay.
Next one.
Yay.
Yeah, keep it right next to
Yay.
my knuckle. It's fine.
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
See how
right.
sharp that knife is, though?
All right. Yeah.
Are your knives at home that sharp?
No.
No?
I've got butter knives. Only butter knives. And
You want to take this one home?
I would absolutely take it home, but you shouldn't give it to me. How much it cost? It's about $270. I can tell. $375. If y'all just giving knives away, I'll take a knife. I ain't got nothing to lose.
Well, it is a pleasure to have you all here.
Look, I can cut. Look at that.
While JD's getting those dice.
I'm just kidding.
Are you, though?
Yeah.
While JD's getting those dice, I'm going to go through what we are going to be making today. If it's your first time here on Mixed Plate, this is a show about making food and telling stories about our past and a little bit about our futures. So what we're going to be doing today is a menu that I would say is dedicated to you. And you and I got the chance to talk about a lot of things, but I think the theme of today's menu is about making food quickly, being able to kind of work with what you're going to be doing in the future with meal prep, and then taking a little bit of the things that you remember cooking at or eating as a child and kind of bringing it to what you can enjoy now. How does that sound?
That sounds tasty. It sounds tasty, delicious, and special. Which camera is this? One?
It's the red one. Yeah. So the first item we're going to be making today, actually, we're doing turkey wraps.
Oh, that sounds tasty. Yeah.
So it's going to be bib lettuce, turkey, really well seasoned with rosemary and pesto seasonings.
I like that. I told you I like pesto, so that's great to know.
So this pesto is actually a spinach pesto, no pine nuts, no cheese.
Okay, that's
So you
fine.
got all those pieces. So you get all that flavor. We're going to be seasoning the heck out of it, and then we're going to be doing a Greek yogurt dipping sauce. So you get all your protein, you get everything else you need. You can make that ahead because, like I said, I want you to be able to kind of make food quickly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
How you feeling about your peppers?
They're peppery. I'd say they look like little peppers. I got to finish this one.
I think you're doing fantastic. I want to see you keep going.
All right.
So that's the first dish. The second dish we're going to make is we're going to be going with something really interesting. Okay? We're going to be making chow suey pork with naked ramen. So you like ramen, you enjoy that brothy flavor. It's one of those inside dishes, right? However, once again, you don't always have the opportunity to make all the noodles, make all the broth. So we're gonna be using a gluten-free mushroom-based noodle. We're gonna be sauteing that with a good amount of different seasonings, making ramen seasoning from scratch.
Okay.
And the pork, we're gonna be making that in its own liquid. Essentially, it's a marinated
That's
liquid.
tight.
Sake,
Yeah.
and you get to use that. We're gonna slice it up and fry it on a pan.
Okay.
But you can have that and essentially use that whenever you want to. Throw it on a sandwich, throw it on rice.
Yeah.
You have that to be like, oh, I got this one big thing of pork belly to be able to use and then cook with that. And then the weird one today.
There's something weird?
A little bit weird.
Sure.
You ever had avocado ice cream?
No, but I feel like I've had weird ice cream before. But
How weird?
avocado ice cream, that doesn't sound tasty at all. I'll be honest with you. But
I
I'll
bet
try
you
it.
money.
I'll try it.
We're
Is it
gonna,
good?
I bet you money you'll like it because it's guilt-free, it's
Yeah.
low calorie, and then we're having it with wet nuts.
Sure. I I mean,
I'm not sure if I can actually look you in the eye.
You started off weirder. Did you think you were not getting like farther than weird
I think
at the
having
end?
wet nuts is a great way to kind of like, you know, post through desserts, you know?
Hey, man, I'm all about wet nuts. Let's have it. Sounds delicious.
I'm glad you're with me on this.
Yeah. I'm progressive. It's 2022. Mm-hmm. Get some wet nuts in your life.
Keep your nuts wet, everybody.
That's fine. What's up, Chad? I see Chad. My wife is here. She's excited.
Which one's your wife?
Pilar Teaspoon. That's
Pilar
her.
Teaspoon? We're going to make sure we highlight everything you say. So if there's anything you want to call out about his cooking, because I understand that you're the one that does the cooking at home.
Absolutely is the one who be I can cook, though.
I'm trying to send him home with something wholesome.
Yeah. I see other people in chat, too, as well.
Who you got? Shout them out. They're here.
What's going on? Oh, okay. My wife says avocado pudding is bomb.
Avocado pudding is bomb. Avocado mousse is bomb.
So many unique recipes I've never heard of before. This sounds great.
We're gonna have fun today. I promise you that. So I've given you enough work, and you said you didn't want to cut the onion. So I'm going to let you cut the skin.
But I didn't want to cry. I thought it was gonna make me all teary-eyed.
No, you'll be
fine. A good cry is always good. I don't mind it.
Do you cry on the weekends?
Yeah, I cry every day.
So I'm gonna bring those ingredients over. Malika, who is going to be my whip today, making sure we got everything right. So we got our ground turkey, the pesto, the lime juice, our yogurt, and our cheese, and we're gonna cook that up in a jiffy.
Yes,
You're gonna be able to make that ahead of time or right when you're ready to eat.
Yes, chef.
Are you gonna do that the whole time?
Corner chef. You watch The Bear?
Everyone brings that show up. And
I
it's
auditioned for that.
show.
I auditioned for it. I wasn't a chef enough.
Take a step back. You auditioned for The Bear?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
My homie got it. My boy Lionel Boyce. He plays the pastry dude, I think.
Really?
You watch the show?
Oh, absolutely. I watched it 3 times and got excited. He sounds amazing. So he got the role.
Yeah.
Did he ever talk about what it was like?
Nah. He's the homie. I mean, I'm sure his personality just fit. He's more of a creative. He's a cool dude, though. I worked with him on animated series he produced. He's a talented guy.
That sounds pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Let him know that particular donut that he made is extremely difficult. I'm not sure if you
Oh, really?
Yes, he did a great job.
I will let him know that whoever made that on set for him did a great job. Shout out to Lionel.
I will say that it was not cool walking out. I don't care how busy it gets. End story.
Ooh, am I cutting right? I think so.
I think you're doing okay.
What about these? You don't need these?
Not the nubs. No, you're in good shape.
No.
So when
I'm not nervous. I'm worried that I'm gonna cut myself. That's all I'm worried about. I'm not nervous about cutting.
That's what I call a healthy fear.
Oh, is that what you want?
Yeah, being somewhat fearful that you're gonna cut yourself, that's healthy.
Well,
it's a good thing.
There it is.
Did you ever cook a lot when you were growing up with your parents?
No, not enough. I feel like they cooked. My brother learned how to cook. My parents taught him. They skipped over me.
Why'd they skip over you?
I don't know. First kid. That's just how they do it. I was learning on the fly with them. But yeah, I mean, I probably wasn't super interested either. I feel like that was not where my interests lied when I was younger.
So you grew up out here, right?
I did.
But your dad grew up in Detroit.
Yes, my father's from Detroit and my mother's from Washington, D.C.
D.C. Yeah. So when you came out here, I'm curious, what kind of foods were you enjoying when you were younger?
Well, I mean, I was born here, so all the food that was here, I just liked all of it. Honestly, I feel like as a kid, I just wanted fast food. I feel like that's most kids.
That's fair, yeah.
I just wanted French fries from a fast food restaurant. I feel like that was the norm as a child, but then as I got older, probably ate some better foods along the way.
Now, if we're not talking about McDonald's, Wendy's, and all the typical places, what other spots can you remember that were kind of hometown's favorites, if I could say?
Hometown favorites?
Yeah, like I think Carney's was a place you mentioned one time.
Carney's. Should I put these there? Or no, those are child.
The scallions? These are the same scallions.
Are they the same?
You can toss those right inside,
There we go.
And we're gonna get to cooking.
Chef JD, okay, listen.
Chat, hold on, I wanna go, we should be asked this question.
What's the question?
Chef Witherspoon or Chef JD? Vote
Chef
in chat.
Spoon.
Chef Spoon? Makes you kind of feel like you're pushing weight.
There you go, hey.
Could I get the burner, actually? Where did that go? Yes.
Hey. But yeah, no, Carney's is, I think, a hometown favorite. I mean, I don't know. Is LA known for anything? They own In-N-Out Burger? That's not even
Wait, you don't know what the food that LA's known
that's
for?
That's me, that's my papa.
Oh, look at him. Oh my God, you look adorable.
That's funny. now we're a waffle cone. That's funny.
I can never get enough of these photos. Every time you share them, they're
good.
Beautiful.
They're goofy. He told me to get up off of him in this one. He was serious? JD, get your ass up off of me. What the hell you doing? Hugging me so tight. I was like, why don't you just hug me like a dad? What's wrong with him? What is wrong? That's what you always say.
Can I ask you a weird question?
Sure.
How often do you do that impersonation of your dad?
Only when I'm telling a joke about him, or that's really it. If I'm telling a joke, or just if I'm telling a story, because I feel like that's just how. I feel like it's just how people do. Well, I don't know about everybody. Everybody's not a voice actor. I do voice acting and impersonations. But when I do it, I don't mean for it to sound too accurate. It's just that's how he sounded all my life. So I just kind of get into the register and just do it. And I think my natural voice sometimes hits that tonality every once in a while. And I'm always like, oh, that sounds weird.
It sounds spot on. I want to be clear.
Thank you. No, I appreciate it. Yeah.
I mean, not that you're trying to do that, but
I mean, it's a beat for beat and whatnot. He didn't like it though. He would hate.
I don't think any parent does.
He would hate to be like, JD, you don't sound nothing like me. What is wrong with you? My goodness, boy, talk too much, Angela. Talk too much. I was like, why don't you close your mouth after you finish this? What's wrong with me?
What about the grunts and the moans and
that's what he would do, yeah. Whole lot of
I got you.
I don't know why he did that. I'm just talking about him. I got a funny story. It's not even a funny story. He told me about a story where he went to the airport and he said that when he was in line at the airport in TSA trying to get his stuff onto the rack or onto the little, the electrical scanner, okay. He was making all kinds of noise doing it. So he was like, and he said the lady, I think, in front of him, looked behind her and was like, you make a lot of noise. You know that? And he was like, why don't you mind your business, get on that goddamn plane? I was dying laughing when he told me. I was like, but he does. He did. I got a whole bunch of funny videos of him making noise for no reason, but that's just how he was.
That feels like something you don't really forget. Start hearing those in your sleep.
Oh my goodness, no, absolutely not.
So I'm going to switch places with you really quick. I'm going to let you cook down the turkey. Okay. You've had ground turkey before, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what we're going to do is, how have you seasoned it before?
How would I season a ground turkey? I mean, listen, start with the basics: salt, pepper, olive oil.
All right, you know what we're gonna do?
We're not gonna season it at all and call this a wild.
I'd walk off this show right now. We're gonna season it with the spinach pesto. And then we're gonna do onion powder, garlic powder, and then we're gonna finish it with Parmesan.
Onion powder and garlic powder sound about right.
Yeah.
I didn't mention this over the. Am I supposed to switch with you?
Yeah.
I forgot I didn't mention this over the.
I want you to put 2 heaping spoonfuls. You all right?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
Heaping spoonfuls.
Yeah. Like, don't be shy about it.
Yeah. Wait, heaping.
1 heaping. And
I ain't gonna lie, this is popping back at me now. Hold on now.
That's it. And then just keep mixing. Be careful not to burn yourself. I will get in trouble.
Listen, I just told you it already popped back at me like bacon grease just now.
When the mixer says we don't want you to get burnt.
Yeah, sure.
I need a hazmat suit to start cooking.
And then you're gonna scrape the bottom bits.
Yeah.
Sound good?
Got it.
Alrighty.
I ain't gonna lie to you, these tiny bits are killing.
Yeah?
No,
I'm okay?
I'm okay.
You sure? You can be honest. It's
no,
all right.
I'm fine.
You're in a moment of vulnerability. You're a strong person, all right? I trust you.
Listen, if I get hit on set, I will go back to that contract and ask for some severance pay. But no, I was gonna say, I forgot to mention that Goofy talking about my dad. He had a cooking show on YouTube.
Wait, whoa.
Yeah. I forgot. I guess I the interview's about me, so I didn't think about talking about him. But he,
it is still about you.
No, but I helped him create a YouTube channel, which is still up and running. Feel free to go check it out. It's at the John Witherspoon. But
yo, Jack, drop that.
But yeah, no, the show is on YouTube, youtube.com/thejohnwitherspoon. But the show is called Cooking for Poor People. Because when you're hungry, everything tastes good. That was his catchphrase, and he came up in poverty, so he knew it very well. But I helped him produce and shoot and edit I think the first maybe 5 or 10 videos, and then eventually I got too busy, so I couldn't help him with it as much anymore. But we were just talking about somebody cooking in an apron with no clothes on. That was his thing.
That was his thing.
Oh my God,
he butt naked.
They wearing underwear, but then his hairy body would be covered by the apron, and it was an apron with a photo of himself on the apron. Yeah. I don't know how well y'all could pull stuff. You don't have to pull it up. But if you found a screenshot, I'm sure it'd be on Google and it'd be easy to find.
I gotta see that.
Yeah.
I've got to see that.
And he would cook chicken feet, pig's feet.
That sounds delicious.
I forgot.
Oh, that's a photo.
There you go. There it is. Just a clown, I tell
My
you.
gosh.
Just an old clown. Stupid.
That's a meme-worthy format.
Oh, yeah. But no, they were fun and, you know, fun times with that guy. What up, Vader? I see Vader in the chat. And Cake Pimp, I know these two. They come to my streams all the time.
Cake Pimp?
I guess so. That's their name.
Solid.
Yeah. It wasn't just for today. No, that's been their name.
So, you know, you've been in the, I'm going to say the industry. Because
Yeah.
I mean that in a way where you have videos older than I can remember. You've made all types of different content, and now you're streaming now.
Yeah.
So you've been doing this for as long as I have, if not longer. What have you seen over the last several years of like, hey, it's this now, it's that now. You have a time where you can just go live and get a following, and now it's a bit more, what's the word I want to use? Complex.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just that there's just so many people doing it now. And also the formats have changed over the years. I remember when we were all like, I think it was one of them things where, you know, I guess I wouldn't say I was originally in the industry. I kind of just got into it randomly. But when I did get into it and I got into the YouTube of it all, or content creation, Twitch, streaming, all the platforms, things used to be kind of more like everybody wanted to be professional, it felt like, when we started. But then as certain platforms started like dumbing down the process of creativity, which I guess you wouldn't call it dumbing down, just making it simpler, like using your phone.
Yep.
I thought that was probably the biggest backwards trend that I saw coming. Like when Vine happened, I was like, wait, we're just making videos on our phones now? I was mad. I was like, I bought
You had high quality at the jump.
Dude,
you did.
I had a Canon 7D that I blew $1,200 on thinking I was gonna be, I wasn't trying to be like Spielberg or anybody, but I thought we were trying to make like stuff that looked and felt real professional. And people still do it. But then, you know, I guess the influx or boom of just creating stuff on your phone. Am I doing it wrong?
Yeah, no, you're crazy.
Yeah.
Please continue.
Yeah, the influx of just the simplicity of it all threw me off because I was just like, I don't want to make phone videos. That's not the reason.
So,
to me, it's the same way as when I act. I used to audition all the time for TV and film. Okay. Now I'm auditioning to be on a streaming app, which to me is like I'm just auditioning to do what I already do.
That actually feels accurate. I wonder though. I mean, go back to I'm not gonna say the beginning, but you're a stand-up comedian, you're a live streamer, a content creator, somebody who's always been a host, a solid host, mind you. I've actually been behind the scenes and when you've been hosting.
Oh, thank you.
Remember that GeForce thing?
Yeah. Oh, wait, NVIDIA GeForce at E3? You talking about that? Yeah. I remember I had to download those videos because I like to keep an archive of everything I do.
When did you start that off? Like start performing and start getting into that side of it?
I would say the performance side kind of came with random gigs a few years after I started acting in like 20.
I'm gonna season you a little bit over here.
My hand is tired.
It's okay. I'm gonna turn you down a little bit and let the residual heat come up so you're in good shape.
Should I keep scraping?
Yeah, no, you're good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a little liquid and let that fond come back up and like get that flavor off the bottom of it. But you were saying?
You know, I think the hosting thing was kind of random and also just like I think it was just more people realizing like, oh, he's charismatic. Let's put a microphone in front of him and give him a teleprompter. And I just kind of went with it and it worked out. And I mean, sometimes it wouldn't be a teleprompter. Sometimes they would give me this like long breakdown or bullet points in scripting, and I'd be like, I'm not gonna remember all of this. What do you mean? Like right now?
They want you like
in the
top
moment?
to bottom, like have a whole script.
Well, no, I've done a few jobs where they were like, well, it's all good. We'll be in your ear. We'll be feeding you. I'm like, that's not any easier. like, cause that'd be like having a conversation right now, and then someone's like, well, I mean, it happens. It's not that bad. People will just be like, go to camera three. Hey, camera three. So, what's going? Hey, but
they're doing it right now.
But you know what's funny? I'd like to call it out. Like the moment. Oh,
we're gonna taste for seasoning.
Oh, we're gonna taste it.
Yeah, we're gonna see how well we've done. And honestly, turkey takes so much seasoning.
Sure.
So honestly, you can kind of go. I'm gonna probably assume we're gonna go higher, but let's see what the first taste looks like.
Okay.
I'll you zoom in on your face because I'm gonna be able to tell if you're lying to me. Blow on it.
You don't just go into it hot and just let it burn your mouth?
Just like cry a little bit? No.
Okay. Still tastes like turkey. You could use a little more, I guess. Yeah.
About 3 times more seasoning, right?
3 times? I mean, yeah, it's good.
Well, I'm not subtle.
No,
At all.
I don't mind.
All right, so I'm gonna let you add the salt that you think it needs.
Sure. A pinch, right? Or no, you said 3 times. Well, I don't want to do 3 times. I would do maybe.
Hold on, let me see your pinch?
No.
Is that an actual pinch of salt? Yeah, there it is.
Where's the salt baby? Is that his name?
He got it right the first time. Thank you very much.
There you go.
But now you get to add about, my gut says about half of this.
Okay.
And all of this.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, I might have done a little too much. And all of this?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Look,
the wither pinch. I like that.
Look at your boy cooking in the kitchen. I
would hope that this goes faster, but if I'm being honest, you can honestly throw this in the oven if you ever wanted to.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of ways to go about it, but you want those crumbly bits. You want all that flavor and that fond, because it makes for a really good lettuce wrap. Right. Now, you want to taste again? You get everything around? Yeah, get it all around? I lost man down.
We lost a little, 2 niblets.
Now here's the thing though, we're gonna almost over season that because we have a Greek yogurt and cream sauce. So you kind of want to have super heavy seasoning and then balance it down with some of that creaminess. You know, it's all protein at this point, so you're kind of guilt-free. So give that another taste. Let's see how we look.
Okay, let's see what we got. Cooking and talking is difficult, my God.
Really?
I didn't think about all that.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It could use more, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. See, don't be scared of it because the turkey can handle a lot of seasoning. So what I'm going to suggest is we're going to do one more big boy of pesto to get that out there. I'm going to add these scallions in.
Oh, nice.
Get that green bit. You get some pop, a little bit of color, and then I'm going to add one more pinch of salt.
Okay. Nice.
Okay, and then I think we're gonna be right there in just a second, but I think it needs a little bit more complexity. How do you feel about sesame oil?
I like sesame oil.
Yeah, is that a nice little fragrant piece, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna throw that in because I want to add a little bit more goodness.
Sesame oil, is sesame oil the same one that's like a little spicy, or is that?
That's chili oil.
Chili, oh, that's, I don't know, my wife is still here, but she is obsessed with that.
Wait, the chili paste or the chili oil?
Just hot stuff on her food, which is fine.
So hold on, your level of hot versus her level of hot?
Hers is probably out the roof, and mine is still in here in the building. She knows how to cook though. She knows what she's doing, but it's just funny when she puts on certain.
Turn that off now.
I keep losing pieces.
That's all you taste it now.
Yeah.
How's it taste?
There you go.
Yeah. That's where that's where you want to experiment, right? Yeah. I'm telling you, I love sesame oil every single time.
But no, it's funny. I've seen there will be times where she'll have like a perfectly.
Let me take that off your hands. Go ahead.
Go for it.
Go ahead. You were saying?
No, she'll have like a perfectly seasoned, well thought out piece of food, and then she'll just slather it in not slather it. But she'll update it with chili oil, or she likes chili flakes is her favorite. But then she'll put chili flakes on stuff that doesn't make sense, and I'm just like, I don't know how this is.
What kind of chili flakes are you talking about? We could add chili flakes right now.
We could. Should I taste it one more time?
I mean, if you'd like to. Actually, if you would do me a favor, I'm gonna give you a fresh spoon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a little bit of this creme, and then add a little bit of turkey to it.
Okay.
Go ahead and do that. I'm gonna let you try that out.
Should I add it like this?
I mean, it's your kitchen.
Yeah.
You do. How would you do it if I wasn't around?
If you weren't around, I don't know. I'm not. I guess I just scoop. Yeah. I guess I just go for it. That tastes really good.
You like that?
Yeah, that's really good.
Okay, that's good to hear. So how we're gonna do it is we have the peppers that you have here, a little bit of sweetness, we have the onions, you serve that as a platter, and what we're gonna do is kind of have the lettuce leaves and kind of make it like a little mini taco.
Okay.
That's exactly what we're gonna do. So we're gonna keep that warm.
I gotta download this episode. It's a good episode of food that we're making right here. There she goes, cayenne and chili oil forever. Oh my God.
Yo, I'm a big fan of chili oil, chili paste. I mean, there's
I'm not
versions.
against spicy food, but she'll order or we'll eat spicy food and then she'll be like, this ain't spicy enough. And then she'll put more spice.
We're gonna send you home with some fly by Jing.
Is that super spicy?
No. Fly by Jing is like a 2 out of 10, but the flavor and the seasonings, like it
sounds good.
It's so tasty. Like honestly, swear by it. Have it in every dish.
And you can add it to your foods or dishes and whatnot. Okay.
Now, one thing I'm going to ask you about, and I have one question for you and a question about your YouTube channel. But the first thing is, you see all this goodness at the pan?
Yes.
If you ever wanted to use it, we're going to stay on the healthier side. But
I don't mind if we use it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't care.
Well, I was going to add lime and butter to the pan and then pour all that into the pan.
Go for it.
Is that what you would do?
I listen. If I'm, it's the. No, I like to eat healthy, but if we're making a good meal, might as well make it good. I don't have any.
There's got to be balance.
Any complaints about.
There's got to be balance. All right, I won't put butter, but we'll use the lime.
I would have said I was, I don't know, vegan or something. I'm not sure. Well, vegan's not necessarily a healthy choice. It's just like a personal choice. So never mind. But still.
That is true. There is some great vegan food out there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take all that lime. You see all that flavor.
Corner chef. Corner chef. Sorry.
So your YouTube channel has been on for, honestly, 12 years. We can go back. But you had another YouTube channel.
I got 3.
You got 3 channels?
I got 3 channels. Y'all didn't do the due diligence? No, I'm just kidding. No, I have 3 unnecessary channels. I got 1 related to gaming. I got 1 related to me as a person. And then I have a vlog channel that I stopped uploading to about 3 years ago. I got 2 backtracked with all the footage, and now I just got footage of memories that I never got a chance to edit.
So no skeletons in the closet, just kind of like the current channel.
Yeah, I mean, I've been uploading to the gaming one and the personality one, or me one. I started like a podcast. So I do my podcast and I put my stand-up comedy clips on my, I guess I call it my personal channel. But if anybody want to edit my vlogs, call me. or hit me in the DMs. You want to go back and edit a trip to Europe, I think I went to?
Wait, take a step back. You've been editing all your own videos too?
Oh, yeah.
How do you have the time to do everything?
I had all the free time back in the day. I don't have any more. And I think that's why now I work with editors and work with certain people to get stuff done. But I had all the time in the world. I did at least 3.
Place the peppers on the left and the onions on the right.
Well, let's do it. Oh, you want me to do it?
I do. This is your plate.
Well,
I want you to kind of fill out. So yeah, like this quadrant.
Okay.
Got it.
Lord.
Got it.
There we go.
You got it. Yeah.
I think I had to have edited at least over 3,000 videos on my own.
3,000 videos?
In the last decade. Because I'd say I have 2,800 gaming videos of me playing whatever I played.
And then the amount of onion you're comfortable with.
In here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I'm not an onion fan personally. I like shallots, but it's all you.
Yeah, and then across that with stand-up comedy posts. And then you gotta think about all the other stuff you posted. Like if you have a Twitter account, you probably tweeted over 30,000 times in the last decade. I don't know, some people tweet too much.
That is an understatement, sir.
Yeah. Some people have an opinion about everything. I don't trust those people.
Twitter's getting weird these days, you notice that?
yeah, man, I gotta pay for my blue check mark soon. I don't know. Thought I earned that after year 11, and then it was like, hey, yeah, everybody can buy one.
I was told that I didn't have enough of a following to get a blue check mark, so I essentially just kept cursing out the check mark.
The check marks don't matter. Don't let the check marks hold you back, people. I don't know which camera I'm supposed to be looking at.
Wait, they're number
don't
1.
let the check marks hold you back. don't let them do it to you, baby. Now, if hair's in the crema, that ain't my fault. But
it's your crema. So we have our dish ready to go, but the last piece is Parmesan cheese.
Very good.
You like that?
I gotta take a photo.
You're more than welcome to do it, but I wanted to ask, we have aged Parmesan, 6.5 months. You want to hit this?
Yeah.
Alrighty, so over in the microplane, and while you're doing that, we're gonna get ready to take a quick break, but before we do, we have a giveaway because that's what we do here. We give a lot of things away. We're very generous. JD got a knife today. So essentially what we're gonna be doing is we have a package of what we call skinny noodles. These are gluten-free, very good for you noodles. We're gonna be cooking that on your next dish. And we're giving away a 12-pack. And honestly, if you're a meal prepper, if you're somebody who's concerned about health and time, but can't break the bank, this is a really good option, so I want folks to enjoy it. Is that all the cheese you're gonna use?
I mean, I could go harder.
I'm just saying, I mean, you say.
I'm supposed to be.
I couldn't help it. I was just like, man, get in there.
You know how sometimes at the restaurant, they'll be like, Monsieur. Yes, with the pepper. And then they go in and you're like, I've seen people holding it way too long. I'm like, you about to choke the moment you take a bite of that thing.
Probably. I mean, there's black pepper over there, but let's not do that to you right now.
Okay.
We got the seasoning. I turned down the spice that I normally would. I removed the red chili flakes. But when we get back, we're making the pork belly chow soup.
Ooh.
And essentially, we're doing those noodles. We're going to do a quick version of that, and we're going to go move quickly. So it's going to be something that I hope you can take with you. We'll take a quick break, folks, and we'll see you soon.
On Chefin'.
All right, everybody. It's me. Hey, it's Zach. And I'm back doing these break teases once again because Malika's busy. You know what else I'm doing? Reminding you right now to share your food stories with us using the hashtag #MyMixedPlate. We want to see what you're cooking up. Especially, I want to see what JD's wife's cooking up and show us what that kitchen looks like because it sounds like you're the real talent in the kitchen. And Momofuku sauce, I agree. If you got that option, that's the good stuff. She knows what she's doing. She was like, nah, fly by Jing, nah. So you know what's up. And let's see, we want to see what you're cooking up. I already said that. In the meantime, we got cool stuff happening this week. Tomorrow, we have the season finale of the Challenger Series. Jake Lucky and Avalie May are back one more time with Sub Rosa from TSM going head-to-head against Ethos and Valiant. That's tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific right here on the Crown Channel. And we'll be back with Andy and JD in just a minute after these wonderful commercials.
Bring me the next shiny new thing. 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 I strike gold. Yeah, I strike lightning. Oh, bring me the next. Oh, bring me the next.
A new evil is rising.
We're out of time. Our light is fading. What are we to do?
The only thing we can do. Stand and fight.
The Rings of Power, now streaming. Only on Prime Video.
Okay. The D? Okay. All right, everybody. What's up? I heard that we just only had 10 entries into the giveaway. This is free stuff! It's free! But you can't win unless you get active in the chat and use !mixedplate to enter. If you don't do that, you don't win. It's free stuff! Come on! So get active. We'll hold our pull until some more people get in, and we're about to go right back to the show.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our very interesting episode of Mixed Plate with soon-to-be crowned Chef J.D. Witherspoon. Oh, I like it.
Damn. No, yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to promote our show so we can.
It's okay. Do your thing. You can take more selfies. Call your wife.
Pull up. There we go. All right.
Chef, host, esports star, absolute gaming fanatic, and frankly, a fantastic comedian.
Thank you.
I feel like you've been one of the folks I've really enjoyed watching over the few years, especially some of your TikTok
Two of
content.
them or one of them?
You get one of these suspiciously black gloves on each hand.
Ain't nothing suspicious about them. I think they are.
Does it fit though?
I think they are a beacon of hope in the community. Yeah, it fits. Do we need one or two?
You need two.
Okay.
So what we're gonna be doing right now is we're making naked ramen with chow suey pork. And essentially we're going to have this pork top to bottom. We're gonna kind of show the process. We have some ready, and we're gonna sear that and then put that on top of some very nice noodles. Now, have you ever worked with pork belly before?
Nah, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I never seen no pork belly just in person. Unless it's time to eat. Nope. Nope, I'm not gonna lie.
This is where bacon comes from.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
If you haven't yet, give that a little.
Come on. Oh man.
Why'd you up to spank it?
What's the? Well, no, I was tapping. I was giving it like a love tap. What's the movie? Charlotte's Web, man. Where my boy at? Wilbur.
Wilbur? Is that?
That's
Wilbur. Okay. I wasn't much of a child.
Dang.
Although any people who are sensitive to little piggies, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna be doing is, you never made pork belly before, is that right?
No.
So you've never seen it this way. You know how many recipes you can make from this?
Pork belly, chitlins, some, I don't know. Yeah.
Lots of stuff.
Probably like-
Lots of animal parts go into it, but what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be taking some string, we're gonna truss it.
Okay.
All right, and you know what truss means?
No.
All right, so we're gonna kind of tie it up so it's super, super, super tight.
Did I steal your spot, by the way?
Not at all, no. We're gonna keep bouncing around. There's no rules.
Okay.
Remember, you're gonna be in your kitchen by the time this show's over. So
That sounds-
you should feel like you're there.
yeah.
And besides, they always yell at me for not being on my mark, so we're fine. But the reason why I wanted you to kind of see it this way is because you have all this fat. We've trimmed off most of the areas that we can't use. And the idea is we're going to take some string. And this particular method is you have the ability to do this with chicken, with filet mignon. This kind of method is something that most of us learned early in culinary school. But the idea is I wanted you to have something that you can just have in the fridge, slice it open, and then essentially have that to put on whatever you want, whether it's noodles on top of rice and a sandwich. That's what you want to have here.
Okay.
Instead of just reach for some bacon, that's what we're going to be doing.
Got
And
it.
Pilla, we are not going to be scoring this pork belly today, and here's why. Are you ready?
Oh, Pilar asked, are we scoring the pork belly? Scoring, what does that mean?
Scoring means to slightly make small incisions on the flesh of the animal. That makes sense?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I did cut off half the rind so they.
Am I supposed to cut
it,
this? Just where? Here?
Yep.
There?
Anywhere. Right in the middle. There it goes.
Okay.
Alrighty. So we're gonna take our string. I'm going to now move this off the belly. Sorry, off the paper towel. So I'm gonna quickly show you what we're doing, right?
Okay.
It's gonna be a roll like that, right?
Yeah.
However, if you notice that this is coming off, right?
Sure.
Now, Malika, your opinion. Should I just take it off completely?
I cut it off halfway so you could demonstrate the rest of the way.
Good. I just want to make
Sure.
sure I wasn't crazy. I could yank it. You don't want to do that.
All right.
So
I
what?
don't want to hear the piggy squeal, so yeah.
I'd be really, really uncomfortable.
Yank it.
So check it out. Guess what? Sweet. I could demonstrate, but I want you to see
Sure.
exactly how easy this is. Hold the knife in your right hand. Are you right-handed?
Yes.
Okay. Now hold the skin of the pig on your left hand, right? Now lift it taut. And then what I want you to do is, you see that seam here?
Yes.
Glide the blade from here down across and pull.
Okay.
You see how good that feels? I'm gonna hold that down for you. Glide back.
Glide.
Yeah, there you go.
It.
Yeah.
Oh,
a little
there
bit
it
more. Yeah. There you go. All
right.
How's that feel?
Murderous.
I didn't want to take that from you. I'm so used to doing it, but I just felt like, hey, you know what? I want you to enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
So you don't butcher meat very often.
No, not at all. I need to go to culinary school to learn about this other side of life. Chef.
I promise you, everything I've learned in culinary school for several $1,000s, you could learn on YouTube.
I believe that.
Yeah.
That's why I quit college. I realized I was just there to be there at a certain point. I was like, I'm not sure what we're doing anymore.
Now, how long did you serve? In college.
Listen, you know, when you turn into a 6-year student, that's when things start getting sketchy. Because if you're just there to hang out and party, listen, yeah, it's time to figure something out. You don't want to be that 26-year-old at the party hanging out and meeting sophomores and juniors, and it's like, hey, what's happening? And everybody's like, we can't drink. Let me get out of here. All right. Nah, man, it's weird, bro. Like, just leave. If you don't know what you're doing there, just leave. But go there. I think it's a good experience. I think college is a good experience.
I agree. I think college was fantastic for a very short amount of time.
Yeah.
Which I hear you. Trust me. I don't blame you for not feeling it all the time.
Yep.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to now place you over here, and I'm going to place this pot that we're going to be putting the pork in. Okay. So I'm going to put this to your right, and what you're going to do is, you ready? Mm-hmm. You see the ginger, the garlic.
Yes.
Alrighty. You're going to chop those up right in the pot.
Okay.
You ready? And then everything else is already measured out for you. So we're going to be making this sauce with sake, soy, sugar, everything you need.
Okay,
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Switch with me.
Let's switch.
And while I'm doing so, I'm going to essentially try very hard to not mess this up. Then you're going to be right here. So go ahead and give you your knife, which I'm going to give you this one back since we used that for the pork.
Which one is this?
That one is a Wusthof.
That's, I think, my wife keeps asking questions in chat. She said, were we cutting with the Wusthof? But this was a different knife.
Yes, this is a shun.
Shun.
And I believe that you and I are going to be shopping for knives soon, because it sounds like she wants one.
Let's do it.
Yeah? Sound good?
Maybe. I guess so. Should I be cutting this the same way that I cut the other one? Like
a little bit smaller, because we're gonna be essentially making a liquid that gets nice and hot, takes all those flavors in, and it's gonna sit for about 24 hours.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So, as you can see here, you see the fat side, right? So that roll, I'm gonna go from small to big. I'm gonna bring that all the way in. Then do it this way. Wait, am I backwards or not? I don't know.
on camera, or are you talking about with the roll?
No, with the roll. Like, am I backwards?
I do it the other way because I think it looks prettier.
It looks prettier, okay. But what tastes better?
It also gives you a chance to like brown the fat on the outside.
Good, okay.
On the roll.
You can tell how it's gonna taste by rolling it.
Well, how it's going to come together, does that make sense?
Yeah, I think so.
So the idea is you want to kind of truss it together. So the reason why I cut the strings ahead of time is when you're trussing, you kind of have like a first tie and then your second tie to make sure it all comes together easily. Okay. Does that make sense?
I think so. Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'm just gonna kind of do this.
It's all making as much sense as this onion that I'm trying to cut.
I think you're doing a great job.
Don't lie to me.
I think you could trust your knife skills a bit more.
I think if I knew which way I was supposed to be cutting to start with, I would absolutely hear you on that.
You're like to train you how to cut an onion?
Maybe you do the training, but let's continue with the pork. I don't want to miss the meal.
No. This pork is something that, like I said, you're gonna learn a lot of different ways to go about it. But it feels like if you have the chance, that you have to use what makes sense to you. You know what I mean? But the goal is keep it tight.
Okay.
All right? Keep it tight. That's the way to go with it.
Get it right. Get it tight. Get it right. Get it right. Get it tight. Bubba Sparks, anybody?
Thank you for.
I found you, Miss Newport Pig. I guess. I don't know. It's a throwback. Go play some Def Jam Fight for New York. You'll know what I'm talking about. I just streamed
Bring back Jeff Jam, please.
Yeah.
Lord.
I was streaming that the other day. Fun game.
Speaking of streaming, what were you playing back when you first started? Because I think from streaming to stand-up, I mean, where do you balance it all?
I mean...
That's 2 questions, but...
No, yeah. I mean, when I first started, I feel like when I was like a kid or when I started making videos or streaming?
When you started making videos. I mean, we can talk about games as a kid all you want, but I feel like I'm curious about that.
I think I was just filming like me and my friends playing Smash Bros. I think that's what it was. And then that turned into me like trying to do a Let's Play of like, I think my first Let's Play on my channel was Mass Effect. Oh God, I thought that I could get through Mass Effect all by myself. And I was like, bro, this game's gonna take so long. And it
OG Mass Effect, huh?
No, it wasn't Mass Effect 1. I think it was Mass Effect 2 or 3 because I had just finished playing one of the other ones and then it just came out. And then I got like to episode 11 and I was like, oh my God, editing all these dialogue options in this game is ridiculous. So then I just started uploading random gameplays of random things I was playing, like Naruto Ninja Storm and what's it called? Street Fighter X Tekken and
Street Fighter Cross
Tag. Hey,
yeah,
they tried, man. I was excited for that until the gem thing came in. But no, that, and then I think I just started playing like random stuff, and then I think one of my first series to do well that I started with was me playing Grand Theft Auto 5 back in 2013. And I got all the way through that, and I have like a very long, well, it's not that long, like 40 episodes of a Let's Play, but it has a lot of views. A lot of people go to my channel still and complain about the way that I played it like 10 years ago.
You serious?
They're like, hey man.
They like, show up in your channel, it's like, I remember you.
They leave comments and they're like, what are you doing in this mission with Trevor? You're not supposed to do that. I'm like, hey bro, It is 12 years later. What are we talking about? What do you mean? Like, I'm not. I was like, you're talking to a ghost. That's not me. That's me from when I was like 22, 23. What are we talking about?
So I'm curious, during your stand-up moments, has anyone ever like recognized you from the YouTube side?
Yeah,
I've like called you out. Anyone like, it's like, you're a trash COD player, like anything weird?
That would be wild. They would get toasted and then kicked out of the club. Why would they do that? It'd be a terrible thing to do.
That wouldn't be fun crowd work?
No. You don't heckle to elicit a reaction. You speak when spoken to in comedy is what I would say. It's not a thing where y'all should just be yelling at the comic, because that'll just get you looking crazy on the internet in a clip that goes viral. But yeah, no, I've had people after the show come up and be like, yo, man, I just like, they'll either say, I came to watch you and I didn't know you do stand-up, or they'll say, I just realized that was you on stage. They were like halfway through, they're like, yo, don't I know this dude from somewhere? And I'm like, yeah, I do comedy. And they're like, oh, that's crazy, man, that's great, congratulations, I'm glad it's going well. And I'm like, yeah, man, I'm glad you thought it was funny. So it all just depends. But no, I haven't had anybody yell out that I'm trash at video games. That would be funny, because I would be like, yeah, I know, and I get paid to be trash. What do you mean? What are you talking about?
So you don't believe that you have to be absolute God tier to be able to do good content? I feel like there's a bad stereotype that goes around. It's just like, you need to be absolutely on board, absolutely best.
That's so incorrect. The most popular gamers in the world are not that great at the games they play. Some of them are decent, but last time I checked, I don't think there's many people who are. I mean, I think they're good. They're not bad, but who's the number one person in gaming? I have no idea off the top of my head.
The number one person in gaming highly depends on what game you're playing.
Not in esports.
Oh, not in esports?
In the sense of being a gaming personality.
Oh,
Shroud's
that's a
really good.
hard question.
Shroud's really good, but Shroud's like a personality. I don't know. I'm just saying, most people are not the best, but I mean, there's people who are esports content creators who do their thing, so I mean, proud of them. All right, so cool, so I did this, I didn't put it back.
Yes, you did.
Is that what I'm supposed to do?
Yeah, put it all back inside. And what we're gonna do is, I wanted to clean out the station. We're gonna sear that pork, now that it's all trussed together.
I just realized I was supposed to get through all this.
We were talking, we're chatting, we'll figure it out. It's gonna be great.
That is funny. That is funny.
There we go. Oh, she's giving you a bigger bowl.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate. I was trying to accommodate to what we had going on. All right.
Good job.
There we go.
I think you're doing great. Look at you.
Yeah. Look at us.
Like 5 more dishes, you're gonna be a great sous chef.
Hey, man. All I need is what do you call it? Like a at-home cooking sponsor, and I'll cook all the time.
You'd be surprised how fast we can get you a sponsor.
I know, I believe it. But they gotta pay. No, I'm just kidding.
Now, a second ago, we were talking about top 5, right? Now, I'm gonna ask you a series of questions, okay?
Yes.
And it's about the big 3. And it's gonna jump around, okay? So if I say, who are the big 3, and I say a topic, first ones that come to your mind, you ready?
Sure.
Alrighty. Big 3, anime.
Anime?
Yep, I'm starting there.
That's DBZ, Naruto, and Bleach. I'd say that's that. Or One Piece, though. I don't watch One
Bleach,
Piece.
though.
I don't watch One
Bleach. I love Bleach. I haven't watched One Piece yet.
No, I never. Well, I don't know. But I would say right now, top 3 of anime. None of those 3. I would say it's.
Oh wait, hold on.
I'm doing it wrong. You have. You just let me start cutting.
I'm sorry.
Hold on. You hear that? What's that new meme? It's like, hold on now. Hold on now.
You just have to cut these in half. You're good to go.
Oh, just in half. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Come on, I know garlic, of course. About to cut my hand.
Are you okay? You're in good shape.
You supposed to cut down that way?
I never.
Or just you want me to cut through the finger?
Yeah.
Behind the finger?
You're okay. Yeah, you're okay. You're okay. Well, I'm gonna stop you right there.
Sure.
And then we're gonna cut the ginger.
Let's do it.
Now, I'm gonna move this over here, but I apologize for panicking. I just saw the knife in your hand and I didn't want you getting hurt. But I feel like what I'll do is, the best way to explain it is, when you cut the ginger, what you're trying to do is allow as much flavor to kind of come out as possible. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Right? Now, you can normally just cut this 1, 2, 3, right? You can also keep it whole.
Okay.
It's entirely up to you. I would normally keep this whole. Malik is gonna disagree with me.
No, that's ready to go in the pot, dude.
Yeah? Okay. So what we're gonna do is, I'm going to get this searing. So you see this big piece of meat that we just trussed up?
Yes.
How do you like it?
It looks good.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna sear it. I'm gonna get color on all 4 sides.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let you handle that color. It's about 2 minutes per side.
Okay.
So you said Bleach, Naruto, and...
If I'm thinking big 3...
Yeah, you can leave it alone for a little bit.
If I'm thinking like big 3 Shonen Jump over the years, I would say Those three. But then if I was to say, that's burning right now. If I was gonna say stuff that's like more popular now, I mean Demon Slayer. But there's so many anime. There's anime that I don't even know about because I don't keep up with everything going on.
That's fair.
The Promised Neverland, Haikyuu. I love Kuroko no Basket. Kuroko no Basuke. Ooh, that anime goes so hard. Oh my god, it's a basketball anime, but it's like.
Okay.
They have special powers, but at the same time, it's very accurate. So. Even though the powers kind of make it a little ridiculous, but it's cool. Roscoe Dante, what's going on? I know Roscoe. They must have come from my stream. How are you?
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Welcome, Roscoe. Y'all hit follow. Make sure y'all hit follow on Crown so y'all can see more high quality content. I'm not gonna lie, it's very high quality. I'm looking at what we got going on over here. What we streaming?
I feel proud.
1080p? I hope so. 4K?
Yeah.
Oh, no, we're 6K today, baby.
6K. No way. That's great.
Turn it.
Y'all getting that bitrate? How? Somebody show me how you do it.
Really quick.
Oh, take these off?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And turn that over.
All right.
And then with the tongs, there you go.
Yes.
Now give that a turn.
You wanted to take those off of me to get popped? Why am I getting?
I want to see what happens.
Why did you take them off of me? Why did you take them off of me?
I just need to see what you can handle.
Torture.
That's all. I don't feel this anymore, but you see that nice color? You see that?
I do.
There it is.
There you go.
That's what you want to get all the way around. If you do not want to do that, you just say, Andy, stop.
I would have said keep my gloves on. You took my gloves off.
Do you want new gloves?
Yeah, let me get a new glove. Yeah, let me get. Thank you.
She gave you the mitts?
Yes.
Are you
They're so cute.
Ah, those are adorable.
What do you mean?
Okay.
You can hear the chef coming out of him. You hear that? The ish talking chef coming out of him. I hear it.
Is this that your dexterity is going to be a bit...
Dexterity. I'm not
let that go
for
for a bit.
Right?
Not yet, yeah. You see that color? You want to let that go, right? Because it's nice and crispy.
Yeah.
And then essentially you want to get the same color all the way around. What we're going to do is we're going to use those bits. I'm going to add the aromatics and then the liquid and then kind of stir it all around.
Okay.
And then essentially we're just going to let that kind of simmer for a little bit. But we're not going to be able to do that all on stream. So we have one that's already finished. Does that make sense?
Cool. Yeah.
Indeed.
Sure.
So,
what's y'all top 3 anime chat? Or it's emote chat only? I'm not sure if that means you can only put emotes. Either way, what's y'all top 3 anime?
So
I
now,
feel like I'm like an old head anime fan.
Yeah.
Oh, well, put the 3 I mentioned then. Or Bleach, just like it sounds. Naruto, Naruto. And Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z, one of my favorites. Love it.
Go for it.
One of my.
You got a turn? You got it. You got it. It's gonna be okay.
I got the miss. I might have made a mistake.
Now you understand.
No. Mister, I don't feel anything anymore.
I really don't. It's
Lord
gone.
have mercy.
But now, big 3. Video games.
Video games ever in life?
I mean, all
my
time.
big 3? If it's my big 3, it's gonna be Super Smash Bros. Melee.
Melee.
Yeah, Melee. You don't know how to play Smash.
Why did
if you don't play
everybody
Melee,
in
you
here
can't
go?
play Smash.
Oh wow. Okay.
Sorry, bro. If you don't play Melee, you don't know how to play. Like Ultimate.
Wave that all the time.
Huh?
Wave that all the time.
Wave that, baby. Come on now.
I had a full conspiracy theory.
Sakurai didn't know what he did to the community. He accidentally made one of the most try-hard games in life. Wombo combo. Stop playing with me.
And then flip to the other side.
Oh God, my eyeball. Talking about I don't feel it anymore. I feel it all over my body.
Big 3 hip hop.
Wait, I didn't finish. Video games. Smash Bros. Melee.
It sounded like all 3 were Melee.
No. Melee. No. My 3 favorite are. God. Okay, I gotta take it off. My 3 favorite are Smash Bros. Melee, Halo 2, and Jet Set Radio.
Ooh.
But those aren't. But if it's like a favorite, you got to give me 2 more, and then I got to put Parappa the Rapper in there.
Okay.
And I'm just thinking of games that make my heart sing. Like I had some of the best times of my life with. MVC 2 I wasn't that good at, but I did love it. I did like it. I was a fan.
And you're done. Go ahead, put that down here.
You gonna put that over? Yeah, you gonna do it. What do you mean? I'm feeling it.
I'm gonna steer a little bit on this side.
Man, Jet Set Radio is such a vibe, dude. To this day, Jet Set Radio Future. I can't think of. No, yeah, those are my 4. Dang, I feel like there's something else that I'm missing that's very important, and I feel bad in the back of my head. but I don't know what game I would say. Like, there's so many games. Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon, Altered Beast. Oh, Streets of Rage 2. Streets of Rage 2 and my boy Skate.
Did you play the new one?
I played it, but they didn't make Skate. They made him I think we talked about this. They didn't make him into the new version of the character, so I don't know. I feel like there's another game that I'm like missing that just makes my heart sing. Def Jam's really good. Dang, there's a bunch. There's a whole bunch.
See how you just kept on going with
There's
it though?
so many games. You said top 3 sports, did you say that?
No, I was gonna say hip hop actually.
Hip hop?
Yeah,
That's
as in
hard.
now this is difficult because you can choose groups, you can choose individual rappers,
Top
you can
3
choose
hip-hop?
you can choose songs, you can choose generations.
Top 3 of like, but I'm just naming my favorite. If they're my favorites, I would have to pick Ludacris from when I was in middle school because I was obsessed with every song he made, and I had braids and long hair, so I was just I don't know, Luda.
Malika, all the sugar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Another cup of water too.
Okay, good. I had to make sure I wasn't crazy.
If I'm talking about verbal structure, I'd go. I don't know. I go Eminem, even though people don't really love Eminem anymore. Like
Who
that.
doesn't love Eminem? I'm sorry, I don't understand.
No, there's plenty of people. I love Eminem. I don't love the way he raps now. I liked when he was more fun with it.
Okay.
Because now it's just like, we got the porridge and the oranges. It's just a bunch of that. And I'm like, every track, or he raps super fast. And I don't understand why he raps so fast. I'm like, take me back to the Slim Shady, my name is, or the what's it called? These choices, dun 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 dun. That song was really cool. Him and Dr. Dre, which I feel like Dr. Dre got a whole new flow after like 2001 because of Eminem. I don't know, but I feel like I sound like an old head. I'm not sure. Outside of that, I don't know who. Maybe Andre 3000 or something.
Not bad.
Yeah, very talented guy.
Big 3 movies.
Movies?
No, you know what? I'm gonna throw you a curveball. Big 3 directors.
Directors?
Yes, sir.
Spielberg. I'm gonna say Ryan Coogler.
Coogler? Would you want to work with Coogler?
Hell yeah. Let me get in that Panther, bro. Let me get in that Wakanda, man. I mean, listen.
There's a spot for all of us. I'm just saying,
listen, I'll be in the background doing whatever I gotta do.
I mean, there's got to be a chef in Wakanda, right? Like there's some advanced foods. I'm sure it's actually very doable. I feel like I fit right in.
I feel like that's how people are with the Star Wars universe and just wanting to be a stormtrooper. They're like, yeah, whatever. I'll do anything. Please. this is my whole life. No, actually, I'm gonna go back. I mean, I like Spielberg, but I can't say that I'm like, I think that's more of just like top 3 in the sense of like thinking of all time. But Coogler, John Singleton, and I don't know. I'm not sure who my third. I feel like there's a director that I can't think of that's really good that I'm a fan of.
Really?
But I can't think about. Oh, you know what? The Australian dude who directed the Raid Barrendal.
Oh, okay.
Raid 2. That movie is so fire. It's the best martial arts movie ever. I love that movie.
Did you prefer the Raid or the Raid?
The sequel.
The sequel?
The first one was a great start off, and then the sequel they took that thing and notched it up to like 1,000.
So you see how we have the pork
Yes.
that's over there right now?
pork, yeah,
This
so
is the
this is-
finished version, of it, right? You see how fat it was? It's gotta come in,
So y'all
soak
making
it
2
all.
of these so I can come back for the other one tomorrow?
Oh, absolutely. We're taking this with you. I mean,
or maybe. I'm trying to think what I gotta do. I got a flight tomorrow, but still.
I mean, what we want to do is make sure you feel like you can kind of make this up. But I'm gonna slice a little bit off.
Okay.
And then we're gonna fry it up, and you're gonna give this a taste. And we'll make the noodles later.
Okay.
Since we're gonna be a little bit tighter on time. But you see how we trussed this one up as well? Kept it really, really, really tight. So essentially, that's the idea. And this liquid's actually still pretty good. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to cut open this pork, and we're gonna taste it. How's that sound to you?
That sounds tasty.
You still owe me one more director.
Jordan Peele. That's what the chat pulled up.
Jordan Peele?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get Out is good. I like that movie. Us is good too. Nope was interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a cloud. It was
Spoilers.
not bad though. It was more than that. It was like the whatever you call it. It was like the speculation of like fame. It was all those.
The spectacle.
Yeah, all the spectacle and idiosyncrasies of just like entertainment. It was interesting. I thought that was a good movie.
I'm glad you mentioned that because I'm kind of curious if you've ever felt like the spotlight's too much Or is it always the same thing where you're just like, hey, I'm used to it. You feel comfortable being so well known around other people? Because I never get the notion from you that you always feel like you're in your element.
Oh, thank you. I don't think I'm as well known as you're mentioning, but I appreciate it. I know what being really well known is, and I don't think I would actually want that.
You don't think so?
I think if it came, that's great, but it's not something that I'm like, yeah, I want to be so famous I can't walk outside and breathe. No, that's not. I don't think anybody would wish for that.
I'm going to reserve that piece, and if you want to see the inside,
looks good.
See what it turns into? That nice fatty piece. So you could use that in the future, but we're gonna do a super, super thin. Well, it's a little bit thicker. I'm gonna go one more thinner, because this is what you usually get at ramen shops, right?
Yeah, this is what you would do at the ramen shop.
You wanna fry this up?
Fry it up? Yes. You want to throw it in there?
Yeah.
Okay. You talking to me like I'm a cook. You're not realizing I'm a guest on the show.
Actually, hold on. I'm gonna use grapeseed oil. You do realize that you want to take the title of chef home, right? I want you to improvise.
Listen, either way, I'm gonna take it, but it doesn't mean it'll be true.
Expectations will be set.
All right,
now, careful with your hands. You want to gently lay this down. Go for it.
Lord have mercy.
And then the next one. There you go.
Should I get one more piece? Or?
Do you want one more?
Yeah.
You're gonna taste this. This is all you, buddy.
Oh, sure. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Ooh. Don't forget your
Was
thumb.
that my finger on the chopping block?
I really hope not. If you didn't scream, I'd be nervous.
No.
Nice.
I don't feel pain. No, I'm just kidding. Imagine.
So yes, you were saying.
I have no idea what the heck the last thing that came out of my mouth was. What was I talking about?
We were just talking about the fame, the spotlight, how things feel.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to know that people care about what you're working on, and that you're there, or if you make a difference in their life. I think that's always great. But I don't really wish for that wild thing. You know, that walking down the street and people are taking photos of you just because you're existing. I think that's strange. I think it's strange, but this country's strange. We're in a strange country. I literally talked about it the other day. I'm like, you can be famous for being just a dummy. You don't have to really, you don't have to do anything to be successful here. You never know what'll be the next hit trend. This pork could be the next famous person. Just sizzling there. Put on sizzling pork for 24-hour live stream. I bet you it'll get some viewers right now. It might burn up, but you know.
You want to hear something crazy? Mm-hmm. At one point, I actually decided to film a jar of mayonnaise still for 5.5 hours, and it got over 3,000 views. And then I got banned from Twitch.
You had 3,000 live viewers?
Live viewers at one point.
That must have been years ago. Now that shit flies.
No, when I say years ago, it was as early as, let's see here.
Why would it get banned?
Because Twitch.
It was
different time.
That's weird. I remember when there was.
Oh, look at this way. We didn't have battle royale games.
But that's like.
If you want to know how old it was.
That's like what, 2016? That's not that long.
Earlier.
2012 feels like yesterday to me. But no, did y'all ever watch when they had the two? Was it two Google Homes talking to each other? Did y'all see that?
I do remember that. Yes, and they started falling in love.
Had like 36,000 live viewers, and they would start the conversation. And they would say, hello, and then they'd have the other ones, they put it in and then step back. And next thing you know, they're like, hey, I'm about to go. I'm gonna see you hey, get them analytics up. I'll catch you in a minute. Like, they'd be like, yo, look, come back and see all the money they made. I'm like, wow. And my friend sent it to me like, hey, this is interesting. I'm like, man, you're a dummy. What's wrong with you?
That's the raw pork. I'm not gonna eat that. You were ready to go. No. I want you to take a first piece.
It's already good to go?
Yeah.
It cooks that quickly?
It cooks that quickly because honestly, all the cooking's already been done. It's not raw, the one that we have finished.
Got it.
And what you're doing is you're crisping it up to get that nice marbling on the outside and all those flavors come out. So pick your piece and give that a little taste.
I'll try some of this one.
Yeah, it's easy enough to come with the fork, yeah.
Well, I just want to keep my knife skills in check.
Let's see what you got.
Tastes good.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think in my brain, I'm thinking this is supposed to taste like honey baked ham. So I know it's not meant for that. So
this is honestly the most difficult part about making ramen. That's not the broth. So the fact that we're gonna have those noodles, the ones that you're talking about over here, really easy. That's what we really wanted to focus on today. Because you told me you loved ramen.
Yeah, I do.
Which is great.
Ramen's
you have to stop ordering it though.
No, I haven't ordered in a while though.
You sure?
Yeah.
What's a while?
No, I think the last time I had ramen probably once in the last 4 months.
Okay, that's good.
And it was just like a late night hunger escapade coming from a comedy club. And it was tasty.
I'd like to teach you to be able to make it at home.
No, hey, listen. I would love to have the patience to make this at home. That would be amazing. I don't think I have it yet, but I'll.
Well, what's nice is this particular piece, 3 pieces, last you weeks, months, and you can freeze it if you want to.
Oh yeah.
So it's pretty good. And of course, those noodles are gonna be something that you can use in minutes. They cook in 2 minutes. That's fantastic. But if you get the chance, for folks who've been asking about recipe videos, please stay tuned. We're gonna be working on something to be able to get those for you folks at a very high level, high quality. We know level people, excuse me. I'm still chewing. Why are you doing this to me? We know a lot of people have been asking, so stay tuned. We'll have more for you. We're gonna take a quick break and we're gonna be moving to probably the most fun dish of the day, in which you have doubt. I do not. We're making fresh ice cream cone tacos. We're bringing back the Choco Taco, not really. And we have one more giveaway. Don't forget, we're gonna be doing that. Hashtag, nope, not hashtag, exclamation point My Mixed Plate. Listen to Zach or he'll hurt me. I will see you folks in just a minute and we'll be back very soon. Cheers. Very good.
Hey everybody, we're back here as we get set up for the next section. I want to remind you all, while we're preparing, I want to tell you about Spotlight. This Thursday, John Sandman is joined by Gleany, Sarth, and Twobold, who are all up-and-coming streamers who you will get to know by watching Spotlight. This Thursday, 4 p.m. Pacific, right here on the Crown channel. And when I say Crown, that doesn't mean just Twitch. Simulcast to YouTube, Twitter, and Amazon Live. Everywhere. You have no excuses. You can find it. No excuses. You can't escape. We'll be back in just a few minutes with more Andy and JD, and we will see you in just a few right after these commercials. Stick around, everybody.
I am the myth. I am the glory you seek. The island. And the island is me. I am the rage. The destruction. I am Eternum. And Eternum is me.
Does the waffle get hot the second you plug it in? Yes, it does. Yes. Never mind. Don't plug it in. Yeah, she's right.
It's the kind of device that will draw current.
Yeah. All right, you guys ready? Are we good? Are we good? We're good. All right, count you in 5, 4, 3.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Mixed Plate. I'm here with Chef JD Witherspoon, who
What's the chef before a chef? What do you call that?
Cook.
Cook?
Yes.
Sous chef?
Yeah,
Like chef in training?
Because you're essentially commis, which is cook, and then cook 2, cook 1, or things like that. It depends on the kitchen. And then you're sous chef, then you're chef de partie, and then you're executive chef, and then you're the one who does all the ordering. That's the other chef. So yeah.
And then head chef is the head.
Head chef is like, look at all the cooks on the line, and the head chef is probably the biggest jerk.
I told you, I watched The Bear. I watched
The Bear. So many stories about that.
What are you doing making this stupid stuff? Cousin.
Cousin.
I read that when I was reading the script, and I was like, bro, nobody calls their cousin this often. But then again, maybe it's a Boston thing. Or is it from Baltimore?
It was Chicago.
Chicago?
Yeah.
Is that, yeah?
Yeah. But I'm pretty much used to hearing that growing up. Like cousin.
Where are you from? Are you from Chicago?
I'm from New England.
Okay.
So yeah, I feel like I've heard that.
I'm from LA. I never heard nobody call themselves cousin 12 times in a row. I was like, hey man, that's just the fact that that's half the script. But no,
now I remember when we talked about this particular dish, we're gonna be doing an avocado ice cream with some wet nuts. Alrighty. Now to clarify, when I say wet nuts, those are normally a simple syrup with chopped walnuts, and then essentially a little bit of vanilla. We're doing it a little bit better. We're gonna be doing a local honey, which is Hive from SoCal, right here. We got that really close by. We're just doing honey and a little bit of water, and it's fantastic. And it's a lot easier to use instead of just putting all that sugar on top.
We're not sponsored, right?
Not yet.
Not yet. No free promo.
Now you made a critical mistake before we took a break, and you did not talk about Sonic Adventures.
Oh man.
Yeah, I was gonna roast you for that.
No, yeah. Top 3 games, I forgot. Sonic Adventure and 2. I mean, I like Sonic Adventure 1's World Hub better.
Okay.
Because it's just levels in Sonic Adventure 2. But I mean, I like Shadow, so But no. And then also Power Stone 1 and 2. I forgot to mention those. Those are.
Don't know why.
Anything on the Sega Dreamcast, they were ahead of their time. And
Did
then
Sega send you a code for Sonic Frontiers?
I actually did not get one. I just met the people over at Sega recently at TwitchCon, which is funny.
Take care of him, Sega. Take care of him.
Sega.
Sega.
I need to hit him up. I forgot. I actually know the person who I'm supposed to talk to over there.
We're gonna cut
Street
these in
Fighter's
half.
also really good. Street Fighter 4 is what got me into buying an arcade stick. So I mean, yeah, there's things. All right, I'm watching you cut it. Oh, I know how to cut it.
I was gonna say I have to teach you how to
I'm trying to tell you, man. I don't. Well, I know to cut the middle and then just kind of open it, right?
Now, I want to let you know that, if I'm not mistaken, a very particular... Jack, help me on statistics, on stats for this. How many people go to the hospital cutting avocados every year in California alone?
If you're about to say a lot, I'm about to put this down.
I don't know if I can just do California, but we'll see.
Oh, well, this is not California, but someplace close, or, just the States.
Nearly 9,000 people to the emergency room every year.
9,000.
There's a statistic that, and not to get morbid, but it's like outside of people passing away from, I think, whatever normal things, the second most related thing to someone passing away is just tripping and falling. That's what I heard.
Is that true?
Yeah, you just trip and then oops.
I mean, if you hit your head.
Yeah.
You're going down.
So get some better shoes, everybody. That's I don't know, that's my recommendation.
Is that the lesson we've learned from avocados?
That's the lesson. Is this gonna taste sweet at all, or is it gonna taste like an avocado? That's where my
it's
brain
gonna
is
taste
at.
like ice cream. It's gonna be wonderful. I did give you a
But what
spoon,
flavor ice cream? Because is that what this
Yeah.
is for? I thought we were using knives on everything.
Give your own spoon.
Oh, look at that. Here, hold on to that. My bad.
No, do you?
This
Your wife
Wusthof spoon?
It's a Wusthof spoon? No, this is a Henkel spoon.
Okay.
Actually, is it a Henkel spoon?
I'm not sure.
No, it's a Winco spoon. So yeah, they also make knives.
All right.
So I'm gonna move this a little bit further on this side for you.
Okay.
Now check it out. I was gonna ask, do you and your wife cook in the kitchen often, or is it one person in, one person out?
I would say she cooks in the kitchen often, and I taste very often the food that she cooks. And I was kind of cooking for like a short amount of time when we had I'm not trying to throw out sponsors, but HelloFresh. I did that for like a month.
HelloFresh is a great system.
Yeah, no, it's a good system. It's just that when you don't realize you don't have the time to do it all the time when you thought you did, just because you got 1 week off, next thing you know, they start sending you all kinds of perishables, and then 3 days go by and you didn't cook anything. And then you're just like, well, can't eat that.
You feel guilty?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit. But when that was out, I cooked a few delicious meals, I'd say.
What is your wife's name, by the way?
Pilar. She's the one in chat.
Pilar,
Yeah,
you guys have a
Pilar.
podcast together.
We do have a podcast.
Now,
yes.
when should I tune in? I want to ask.
2023, we're hopefully coming back with a vengeance because we did like however many episodes and then we just got busy with life.
Oh, Lord, okay.
And now I'm trying to take all the footage and turn them into clips and have the clips kind of almost prepare you for a new season.
So how long have you been doing that now? I mean, you seem very natural on podcasts. I've seen you on Rogan.
Oh,
I've
yeah,
seen
that
you a
was
couple other places, and I always wondered kind of like how natural does it come to just kind of shoot it? I mean, you're very natural here.
I'd say as natural as this. If you got audio of this, you should be making a podcast of this. This should be a podcast too. Just the conversation is enough for somebody to drive along the highway and listen to. But yeah, I don't know. How long have we been doing our podcast? I don't remember. I think we only did 5 episodes. We did 5 and then life got in the way. But I do another one with my best friend Paul, and we do gaming related stuff. And I started that back in like 2014, and that's another one that's on hiatus. Hopefully 2023. Anybody who cares.
2023, the year of the podcast with a vengeance.
Yes.
That works.
We're hoping, you know.
If you'd kindly, we're going to be blending this mix, okay?
Press the button.
I do, but I also want you to make sure you use a rag to cover it because, you know, we got a little messy one time and lost the tip.
Oh, no.
So what you're going to do is use that rag to cover it.
Cover it up.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm going to hit power and then hit 3 and we're going to blend that down. We're going to blend that down for about a minute, and then we're going to get our waffle batter ready. Okay. But I promise you, this is going to taste like ice cream. I can see the concern on your face.
You keep saying taste. You keep saying taste like ice cream. There's a lot of things that taste like ice cream. That taste like trash too. You can have trash ice cream. I mean, if it tastes like avocados, no disrespect, I might not like it, but I will taste it. And if we throw some of this local hive, SoCal, floral notes, alfalfa berry, citrus clover, sage honey on it.
That's gonna go on top of the ice cream.
Then maybe it'll taste better because it's at least sweet, I assume. Unless
we put 3/4 of a cup of sugar in this already.
Oh, so it'll taste like sweet avocados.
I promise you it'll taste better than sweet avocados. Okay, so it's going. All right, what we're gonna do is we have a churning device right here. Alrighty. Have you ever used an ice cream machine before?
Yeah, no.
Never. Okay.
I know what you're talking about, but no. Yeah.
So if you want to smell the vanilla bean.
Oh, that smells like ice cream. But you didn't say what flavor. That's the whole thing. Avocado, not an ice cream flavor. That's the problem.
Is pistachio an ice cream flavor?
Yes.
Is pistachio a nut?
Yeah, but I don't eat pistachio. You know why? Because of terrible ice cream flavor. No, I'm just kidding.
That's an offense, sir.
Well, I'm thinking in the back of my head, just because this is green, I'm thinking it's going to taste like Japanese green Kit Kats or whatever. What do you call it? Matcha. Thank you. God, I'm
I do love matcha.
Japanese green Kit Kats.
I didn't think you'd go the Kit Kat route. That's
have you had the Kit Kats?
Oh, they're delicious.
Pretty good.
I love them. Yeah.
You go to Little Tokyo one time. You think you know what you're talking about?
Check that out. You see that?
It looks good.
It's gonna be turned into ice cream.
It looks like salsa verde. It looks like the avocado paste that I get on.
Now,
my
what
tacos.
if I told you I've made salsa verde sorbet?
That's interesting. You did?
Yes.
Man.
With liquid nitrogen.
How much sugar did you need to get the taste out of your mouth for that one?
You're not fair.
With liquid nitrogen, that's cool. Science project. I love it. It's like the magic school bus up in here. Cruising down Main Street, avocados. The podcast is coming back. So what else is next for you, JD? You've done a lot of things.
You purposely made me laugh, and I couldn't even ask you that.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Why did they take my reader? I know it was his, but it's mine now. Might as well answer my own question. What else do I have coming up?
What do you have coming up? Yes.
I don't know. What's the end? It's the end of 2022.
Okay.
There's holidays. There's turkey. What are you doing for Thanksgiving? Do you cook traditional? Are you from the States? You're not from the States, right? No, you from the States?
I'm from the States. Yeah.
From the States. Wait,
I was born in New York and raised in Boston.
We had this conversation. My bad.
It's okay.
What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
Me, I just moved, so I'm staying home. And I'm telling everybody, if you want to eat, come over. If not, don't bother me.
Yeah,
But I
that's me.
usually go, I try to make like a really upscale turkey, and then I make lasagna, 2 different proteins, 4 different starches.
Lasagna.
And then
Never
like,
had lasagna for Thanksgiving.
oh yeah, I'm that guy. So I'll have at least a minimum of 11 items for Thanksgiving, and then we try really hard to kind of mix it up. What do you do?
Me and my wife will sit down, and she will usually cook everything. Honey, let me know how you want to do it this year. And I mean, we'll do like the sweet potatoes and mac and cheese, turkey, ham, and I will, out of the kindness of my heart, stop by my family's homes and say hello. Maybe grab a plate and then be like, all right, y'all, have a nice night, and then
very
go on
courteous
my
of you.
day.
So do you do the house tour that everyone else does, where you stop in, eat here, stop in, eat there?
I haven't. Yeah, I've just been doing the house tours over the years. So, because now that me and my wife are our own family, we just kind of do our own thing.
Nice.
Yep.
So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to grease the spoon. We have our waffle cone batter. Want to give that a smell?
Sure.
Yeah. It has to sit for a bit, so we made it ahead of time.
Okay.
We're making our own cones.
We're
Have you ever
making
done
waffle
it before?
cones?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
We're making waffle cone tacos
Oh.
in memoriam of the Choco
Taco.
Tacos destruction. But we didn't want to put chocolate on it because we figured.
How much of the Choco Taco do you think is even authentic?
I think
Chocolate.
maybe the name taco is the only thing
Right?
authentic about that. I have no
You gotta read
faith.
the back of the label. I can't imagine there's 2% chocolate in the Choco Taco. It's probably just food.
Jack's looking it up right now.
Brown food coloring.
It's brown, it's ice cream, and I'm sorry to say this, but do you remember the fallout that came from that?
Yeah. Because then they get rid of isn't that Klondike who owned that?
I have no idea.
So right. So did Klondike get rid of the Klondike bar,
Heater, please.
or is the Klondike bar still around?
Klondike bar's still around,
So
unless
the
you believe in the Mandela effect, and then it's a different version of the Klondike bar.
No, the one with the polar bear. Please tell me there's not something different that I'm not sure of right now.
It's spelled differently if you
if
are
it's
in
spelled
another
differently.
dimension, yeah.
I don't care. Berenstain, same thing.
Yes. Actually, there's another ad. Is what would you do for a Klondike bar
That's-
versus what would you do for a Klondike bar?
No, the one you sang is.
the 12th ingredient on the list.
What'd you say?
Say that again.
Cocoa powder is the 12th ingredient on the list.
Yeah.
Well.
So I
It's
didn't.
less than 1% of the following chocolate processed without gluten.
Yeah. I'm glad I haven't had a Choco Taco in years. I used to get the ice cream sandwiches, but then again, I don't know if those were even
Well,
legitimate. Who
I have
knows?
full faith that we're gonna make something a bit better. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna heat up this pan nice and low, but I'm gonna essentially demo how to make your waffle cone. What we're gonna do is we're essentially,
How are you gonna make it a taco? Oh no,
I say, the one he's saying is the only one. That's wild. I'm telling you right now.
The one
there's
you say.
the Klondike bar version. There's people who hear a different version altogether. I'm telling.
That's like saying that the Mentos commercials are a lie. Like
Like the guy with the pinstripe suit.
no, just the something to you, something to saying true is Mentos fresh and for life. If it's not that, then what else would Mentos freshness? Why did we let that go so long? I think it's still, aren't they still a brand? I remember I auditioned for them and I failed that audition because they wanted me to hold up the Mentos bar in front of my face. But the
Wait, to block your
the
face?
cameraman's terrible at giving direction. He was like, yeah, man, so at the end, read the lines and then do this. And I'm like, okay. And he was like, don't put it in front of your face. And I was like, well, I can't tell from here.
Okay.
From here, it looked like it's not in front of my face. And then I could hear his disdain just being like, ugh, new actors. And I was like, hey, man, what's wrong with you? Why you gonna ruin my dream so early? Leave me alone.
I've never even had a Mentos unless I was putting in Diet Coke.
When I went for that audition, I couldn't understand why they were still making commercials. I was like, you sell yourself. You know, all those weird science projects. So.
Now, I gotta ask you something though.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to your auditions and things that you've done, have you ever thought about like the best auditions and the worst auditions? Are there ones where it's just like, hey, I want this one, it's gonna be amazing?
Oh, sure.
Or are there ones where you're just like, I will never forget how bad that experience was? Like the Mentos one seems like one of the worst ones.
No, it
but-
wasn't bad. I was more frustrated that the guy couldn't give me. It's one of the things where you go in when you have to go into the room. I love the self-tape option now.
Okay.
Because I used to not like it, and then I got comfortable doing it, and then I was like, well, I get to be my own judge of if I'm acting well or not. So. I guess I've been wrong ever since because I haven't booked anything. But still, at least I get to watch the tape back and You pouring those in there?
You're gonna pour half these nuts in there and you're gonna toss. Now, have you ever done the saute move before?
Yeah.
Yeah? I'm gonna let you go
Casually.
Yeah, and that's it.
That's
there
it?
you go, and put that right in that tray.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Now, we're gonna toast those together. I'm gonna increase that heat again.
Uh-oh.
Okay, and then you get to practice your saute.
Yeah.
Hey, and man down.
No.
Well, we're good.
Oh, gosh.
You know, those are.
Well, I guess I'm costing the production money on these nuts. So,
So the waffles,
Don't let the
it's
dog-
weird. Malika had this exact same issue. They're put in circle and they come out square. I don't know how that happens. But yeah, we have our first waffle. Would you like to make one while those are toasted?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah?
You show me your saute.
Okay.
Or sachet.
And what you're gonna do is put 1 full heaping teaspoon inside and then essentially just press it down.
Is that a heap or is that too much?
That is right there. Go, 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 go.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I have to spread it around or? Mm-hmm. Yeah. But no, I don't know.
Just a little bit. You don't have to spread much.
I feel like you never know what the worst or best audition is because you'll have a bad audition and then you'll get a callback.
Okay.
Like you'll think you bombed and then next thing you know, they're like, hey, he was unique. So tell him to come back in. And then,
He's still spreading it, Andy.
is this wrong? What am I supposed to be doing?
Attention.
I'm just supposed to put it down.
Yeah,
huh?
just press it. Let's see how it comes out.
Man, what's going on?
Let's just see. I just want to see what happens. I was listening to you
Should I
and
put
lost
one more?
track.
Should I put another heaping?
No, I think we just need to see what happens and, just make peace with it. I think it's going to be okay.
Ain't my show.
No, yes, it is. This is all you right now.
I'm not the cook.
No, that's on me. I shouldn't pay attention.
I don't know. I can't remember I feel like there definitely have been auditions where I came out of there and I was like, oh God, I did so bad. But no, I don't know. Nothing. I feel like the most disappointing thing I ever had was I had a screen test for a TV movie and I didn't get it. And that was frustrating.
Okay.
Because I was like, you were so close.
It wasn't like a Lifetime movie, was it?
It was like a Nickelodeon, I think, movie, and I was supposed to play an uncle. But they obviously had me audition not realizing how young I was. And I was like, y'all know I don't look like an uncle, right? I look like somebody's like older brother. And this is when I was like probably 23 or 4. And I remember knowing that I was like, I'm not gonna book this because I'm looking at who the people are here, and I was like, that dude reminds me of an uncle. I don't remind me of an uncle unless you want to go really young and goofy. Mm-hmm. But but it wasn't a bad audition. It was a good audition. But I've had some bad ones. I can't remember all of them. But I remember one time I guess was the audition bad or did I just dislike the director? The director was an a-hole. I just didn't like him. I think I called him out on him being an a-hole and he didn't like that.
So you were direct.
He was just rude. No, he wasn't directing me. It wasn't my performance. He said something rude to me about I think my process, and then I told him something, and I was just like, let me get out of here, bro. This is a commercial. I don't give a damn what happens. I was like, I'm ready to go. But it didn't even end like that. I kind of just said, hey, y'all have a nice day, and just walked out. You didn't saute. I didn't see it. Do it now with the hot. Can you do it?
Is that a challenge?
Just let me back up.
I'm gonna do it right in front of you.
No.
The idea is actually is very safe. What you want to do is make sure the liquid is close by. And then go that way.
Get a close up of that. Where's the camera 7?
Yeah, there you go. Actually, that helps out because it drops the foam.
Look at that.
Right? And then you got those nice glaze. Come on over. It's safe. Get over here.
Those nuts are glazing. They look great. That looks great.
And it came out okay.
I told you. I'm not supposed to grab it, am I?
Yeah, can you handle it?
Listen.
It's okay, because it's honestly better with your hands, but feel it. It's not so bad, right?
No. I thought I was going to touch that.
No. And then place it right in there to make your indent, right? We got our wet nuts ready to go.
I lied. Ow.
You like that?
There we go.
And we made tacos, right?
Yes.
Now, I did say we weren't going to put chocolate. Would you like to or not? Because you seem very afraid of avocado ice cream, and I want you to have all the indulgences of ice cream.
I like chocolate. What's wrong with chocolate?
Well, it's because we're trying to stay healthy.
Oh, yeah. Listen, stay healthy unless you're on a show in which you're going to eat food. At that point, it's your cheat day. I don't
Give that a taste. I'm going to let you go to time.
This is the healthiest meal we've ever cooked on this.
Oh, yeah. I have not pulled out the butter once, and I'm freaking out.
There you go. Wait, what are we doing with this?
You're tasting it.
Oh, God. I got a whole spoonful.
You're not forced to...
It tastes like pudding.
So, if you like chocolate in your tacos, take a spoonful and just put that right in the center.
Okay.
And what we is, so we're turning the ice cream right
Let me
now.
get another spoon. I'm gonna eat this.
He's gonna eat that? He's gonna walk, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that works. You're gonna take care of that.
We need
And then
another spoon.
We need another spoon.
Where are they?
Right here.
Oh, there they go.
Yep. So we have our wet nuts and we have the consistency of syrup. That's what we're aiming for. You want it to fall just like that. Now, our ice cream has been churning and normally you have to freeze it for at least 6 hours. Some folks like to immediately take it out. Normally, I would probably say 35 minutes is where I like to churn my ice cream.
Sure.
And since the avocado has such a high fat content, it's just like, yeah, this is a good one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So would you like to taste the final product?
Yeah. Oh wait. So it's done. So
Oh yeah, we had some done ahead of time.
Oh, okay, cool.
Just in case. Ready? Is
Yeah.
it behind me? All right, hang tight. Let me grab that. Okay.
My wife is calling me out for having a sweet tooth. Stop telling them my secrets.
I was curious because I wonder just how sweet it goes. Like, are we like a
But I don't-
salt and straw kind of spot goer, or what are we doing?
I don't go out of my way to have sweets. If there's something that's sweet around, I'll eat it.
Okay.
As I lick this spoon.
As you lick the spoon. That's why I wanted to give you this option. It's guilt-free ice cream, right? Because we use coconut cream, we use sugar, and you can use agave if you choose. But now, we're gonna eat the moment of truth here. We made our own cones. It's up to you, but let's take a look. Literally, finished ice cream, take a spoonful.
Oh, Lord.
Oh yeah, it's hard.
There we go. Bless you. It tastes like avocado. That's what I said. You kept saying it tastes like ice cream. Obviously, it tastes like avocado ice cream. It does taste sweet. It has a sweetness to it.
But is it good?
It's interesting. I don't know. It's not bad.
Okay.
It ain't great. No, I like it.
No, you need to be real. You need to be honest.
I don't. I think I would need. Well, now we're
You need a
tasting.
cone
We need to
and
wait.
maybe some chocolate.
Don't we have to eat? Don't we have a bunch of food to eat? I forgot about.
We
the
do
food
have a
we
lot of
cooked.
food to eat, yeah.
Oh my God.
And this is just dessert, so we have things to do, which we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna get ready to eat all this good
I would
stuff.
eat it.
Now, before we go, we have the big giveaway of the day. You've seen us making waffle cones. You know I love waffle irons. We're doing a giveaway for this particular waffle cone maker. It is fantastic. We went the smaller route, but if you ever want to make bigger cones, that is all for you. Again, exclamation point, mixed plate in the chat. Please jump into this one, folks. We want you to win and want you to feel good.
Straight from Home Alone 1993, the Chef's Choice Model 838 can be yours for a whopping, how much are we selling? 3,000. 3,000, we need some, let me get some subs in the chat. Let me get some, I'm just kidding.
800% markup.
get that hype train going. No, I'm just playing. No. It's funny because it looks like an older model, but I guess it's new, right?
It's temperature controlled,
like the George Foreman. Like I have one of those.
Whoa. Is it a few or one?
Now I had one that was old, and I have a new one that is, I don't know. I don't use it as much anymore because I kind of know how to cook-ish and whatnot. But don't forget the Chef's Choice Waffle Cone Express giveaway, y'all! Exclamation mark, mixed plate in the chat. Exclamation.
You want to go to break?
Make sure you're in the U.S. We unfortunately can't ship domestic and or foreign. I apologize. But with that, y'all know what to do. Stick around because we'll be right back with more Mixed Plates on Crown Channel.
All right, y'all, you know what to do. Exclamation point mixed plate. You can hold on that, Joe, until we're done with this little segment. Well, I want a waffle maker, but I can't win one because I work here. But you can. All you got to do is enter. Exclamation point mixed plate in the chat room. You got to come out of hibernation, wake up, type in the chat. You get a chance to win. And we're setting the table. We're putting all the plates down, ready to eat. And I'm going to tell you about a very cool. I just told him to wait. What are you doing? I'm in the middle of a segment here. We're in a segment right now. I'm gonna patiently. I'm gonna wait for Wes here. He's we got okay. We have a very cool episode of Escape with chat. This Friday, we've got Chris and Ellie from Food Beast in our escape rooms trying to free 100 gifted subs to you. Can they do it? Who knows? Find out this Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific here on the Crown Channel. We'll be back in a minute right after this. You can move the monitor now. We're good.
Bring me the next shiny shiny new thing. Bring me the next shiny new thing. Bring me the next shiny new thing. Bring me the next shiny new thing. I strike gold. Yeah, I strike lightning. Bring me the next. Bring me the next.
Finally ready, Betty.
Ready to go?
My awakening skill's ready. Taking damage.
So we got him.
Let's do this.
Experience the peripheral.
You're inside what we call a peripheral, piloting that body as if it were your own.
A new form of time travel
It was real, Burton. It felt real.
from the creators of Westworld.
They're hiring folks to kill us. It's real. It just hasn't happened yet.
The Peripheral. Connect to the future. Watch now, only on Prime Video.
All right, we're looking good. That's amazing. Nice, quick turnover, everybody. All right, are we good? All right, Malika, you're gonna give us the heads up. Okay, going live on you in 5, 4, 3. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Mixed Plate. We've had a fantastic show so far. We've cooked, we've told stories, we've improvised, we've burned ourselves.
Yes.
I think it has been a great series of dishes that we've made today. So what we do here is essentially we're just gonna eat very casually, but we're going to go over the dishes one last time.
Okay.
Just kind of go through the story and what we were aiming for in making dishes that were all about you. And you've shared a great deal of information with us, and it kind of feels like we could just talk for hours. Like you got so many good moments, but you also look a little hungry right now. How you feeling?
The food just looks great. It's really well done and placed out, and everything looks very tasty.
You did this.
We did this.
Yes, I mean you seasoned
Yes.
the meat. We handled noodles for you. You did the pork. You get to use fire. How do you feel about blowtorches?
It's on y'all. It's not my house.
Oh, that's
so-
why I put it in front of you. You're gonna use the blowtorch.
Yeah.
Yes,
let's do
you
it.
are.
I think the last time I had one of these, I was doing a hot knife challenge. You remember that?
No.
Anybody remember those hot knife videos that were going viral on the internet?
I really
where
need
people
more
would just
information on
heat up a
this.
knife and then they would cut things. It was so dumb.
I remember.
Somebody literally got, I think, 1 million subscribers off of it, and and you know they probably made their AdSense. It is dead in the water now as a trend, but yeah, I remember buying one of these specifically to heat up a knife because I was gonna make a skit about it, and then I got halfway through the skit and I was like, this is stupid. This is just dumb. I don't know where that footage is at. It's probably on a hard drive somewhere. I don't know, but yeah,
How do you feel about cheese?
cheese is cool.
Well, you
We-
could
we
take the
put-
hot knife challenge and scrape some cheese and do raclette.
That could be cool.
Yeah.
I saw a video the other day about somebody scraping a big old thing of cheese on top of some sort of meal at a restaurant that I feel like Gordon Ramsay would yell at you at. So it looked interesting.
Oh, Gordon, he really needs to calm down.
I love Gordon. I ate it. Ah! Hotel kitchen. What's that? Nightmare.
Kitchen Nightmares and Hell's Kitchen.
But Hotel Hell, is that the one? Kitchen Nightmares is the one that.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, so many interesting episodes.
So our first dish
Yes.
is going to be the turkey wraps made with a rosemary basil pesto.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what we wanted to do was, I remember you talked about one of the dishes you grew up having from Dad was the rosemary chicken pesto.
Yes.
So I wanted to kind of take it up and mix it around a little bit. Some pretty simple ingredients. The idea is, you said you were going to get into meal prep soon. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily for prep. It's just that I just am busy and I can't find time to cook. And every time I don't cook, I spend $30 per meal. And that'll be more than once a day. Because you got to eat 3 meals a day. It's $90 a day. You do the math. I don't make that much off of my analytics. So hit that exclamation mark, subscribe, baby. Run, JD, run, twitch.tv/run. I'm just kidding.
Drop the link, drop the link.
No. I try to tell people don't subscribe to me unless you feel like you really want to. It's no.
I mean, I'm saying to you.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it. Run it back for 6 months now. No, I'm
what you want to do is take a few lettuce leaves to your comfort level. Okay?
Sure.
And I'm going to serve you as much as you'd like. And then if you'd like to add a little bit more cheese to it, we'll do so. But here's the important part. You got to tell the chat what you think. Describe the flavors.
Sure.
And whatever you want, peppers, onions, whatever you want to add to it.
Okay.
And actually, I forgot there's a sauce that we have for you. Bring that on over here. Remember that yogurt sauce I told you about?
Yes.
Full fat Greek yogurt, a little bit of pesto, instant flavor.
These look, I want to hold it. Oh, it's hot. No,
yes, it is. I didn't feel it, but.
No. Wait, too much. No, that's enough. I am terrible with portion rationing. Thank you, America. Yeah, let's get some of those.
Some peppers.
Oh wait, no, this isn't tomato. I don't know why these are peppers.
I can go cut a tomato for you if you like.
No. I just thought they were tomato for a second. Are these the onions I cut, or were they already like this?
Those are the onions I sliced. Those are the peppers that you diced.
Got it. Because I was just like, JD forgot to cut these all the way. Oh gosh. Chat, look at all this food I made. I told you I was a chef. I told you.
Now, would you care for a little bit of Parmesan on that?
Yeah, hold on, or Parmesan on this? Yeah, I guess. Or didn't we put Parmesan? We did put, yeah.
We did put a little bit on there, but it's entirely up to you.
Yes. Oh, here, go for it.
All right, I'm gonna do a little bit of goodness for you.
There we go.
Let me know when. I'm getting cheese on your hands.
When. That's good.
There it is, okay. Now I'll put a little bit of mine.
Is there an overhead camera checking this food out?
Oh no, they're right in front of you right there. And they can zoom in on your face if you'd like.
So many cameras. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna eat this turkey choco taco. No, I'm just kidding. This is not that. All right, so let's try it. This is good. Oh.
That's a bite right there.
Mm-hmm. Very tasty. Doing a mukbang right now. I love it.
Would you ever do that?
I don't know why. They don't look great to me from the perspective of how much food is on the table. Those look like, I don't know. No, maybe it's just the thumbnails. The thumbnails are very off-putting. There's there's just so much food on the, like I'll see, I think a friend of mine did like a McDonald's one. I was like, oh God, no, I couldn't do that. But no, I would do one. If I'm just eating a normal meal and talking, I do it every time I stream. If that's the case, every time I stream, I'm like, all right, y'all, I'm hungry, so we're gonna eat real quick. We're gonna watch a few videos. So I don't know, but yeah, very good. Leela Bobina in the chat. What's up? Shadow Uzumaki, player from the Himalayas.
Hey, Shadow.
Bash,
good to see you.
And L. Yeah, this is good. I like this.
Describe to your chat. What do you taste? Got the pesto in there?
Mm-hmm. What is this creme?
Literally yogurt and pesto, that's it. I did nothing else to it.
It's good. It's very tasty.
So instead of having like tzatziki and other pieces that have a lot more items in it, normally you can have like, I don't know, a certain amount of grams of fat, grams of fat a day, keep with your macros, but that's a good sauce that goes well on anything.
Yes, this was supposed to be, or is, the healthiest episode they've had so far, y'all. So
we can get better, but like I said, there's been no butter on this episode, and if anybody knows me, that's hard.
What'd you guys make on the last episode? I gotta go back and watch it. I'm curious.
We did a lot of things last episode. I think we did hold on.
What's the unhealthiest thing y'all made?
Ooh.
Some cake or something?
No, we made a whole cake. Yeah, you're right.
Straight sugar?
And syrup and caramel.
That's
actually pretty nice.
Also, don't have my dinner manners. I was scraping things with my fingers. That's not.
What are you talking about? We're all family here. It's comfortable. You're in good shape. We're fine.
Yes. Spread looks delish. Y'all did that. Yes, Queen. It's giving. Yes, that's my.
You were talking about eating with your stream. Do you prefer having like a family style kind of meal? Do you like to eat with people? Is it more of a social thing, or are you just like, I just need to get through this food right now and eat over this?
Let me get some more of the turkey, please.
Oh, he wants more.
Yeah, I mean, I got three. We're gonna eat now. We might as well. We're like, are we not supposed to eat?
No,
How
we're
much time
supposed
do we
to
have
eat.
left?
We got plenty of time.
Is there? We have 18 minutes.
Yeah.
Is it bad if we go overtime? Or are we gonna? We might not have the budget past.
There's a
6.
laser that goes over my head when we're getting close to overtime. They haven't fired it yet, but I got close.
That's funny. I forgot what I was gonna tell y'all. Yes.
Now, while you're eating your other one, I'm gonna torch your pork
Oh, wow.
a little bit. I'm gonna show you how to do it.
Torch the pork.
And then you're going to finish it off.
Okay.
Well, please continue.
Yeah, no. What was your question that you were asking me that I was supposed
Eating
to
with
be?
people.
Oh, eating with people. I think I'm more of a eat alone and watch. Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
This isn't normal to you?
Yeah, I'm not at Benihana right now. What are we talking about? Where's the what's it called? The tornado and the train that they make?
The volcano?
The volcano. That's it.
So you were saying?
I respect all those dudes who left Benihana just to go make their own food trucks and make the exact same food. You seen those?
Yes, I have.
Teppanyaki. I think I follow a dude called the Teppanyaki truck. So good. And it's the exact same price, but it's just more convenient. I don't have to wait for someone to do a show while they're doing it. But yeah, no, I enjoy hanging out and eating with my chat. They always ask me what I'm eating, and I don't like to tell them exactly what I'm eating. I'm like, you can look at the food and guess, but I don't want to tell you where it came from because then you'll like start to guesstimate the area where I got it from.
Right.
Yeah.
People get weird.
No, it's not weird. They just might be like, oh, I know that place. Oh, I know that street. Oh, I know where you are. Like, you know, I'm good.
Now, what part of California did you grow up in, by the way? If you want to disclose that. If not, you can tell me.
No, I don't care. Probably wherever they shot Clueless. I'm a Valley kid.
Oh, the Oaks.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what the people call it? I'm not from California, so
There's so many areas.
Yeah.
Where Cobra Kai is from. We gotta fight this fight for Reseda. I'm like, God, that show is so goofy to me. It's goofy because it's like, these are the most boring parts of this scene that y'all are you're so hell-bent on trying to hold on to your high school memories. My bad. That show is just funny to me. I watch it though. I don't know when season 6, I think it's coming.
Wait, this is season 6?
Season 5 just finished. Yeah. So we got season 6. I don't know if it's the finale, but shout out to the Carusos. And oh boy, he looks great for a dude who's been acting since he was like 14, 13.
Jeez. Okay, so it's obviously a show we should be watching.
YouTube slept on it. They let it go. Gave it to Netflix. Now it's a hit.
So I'm going to introduce dish number 2.
Oh yeah.
Are you still eating? It's up to you. But if I may, what you're going to do is you're going to serve yourself a few noodles. They're already dressed up. We decided not to make it too spicy for you, if that's okay.
Sure.
And then you're going to toast the rest of your pork. Now, for the folks in the chat who missed this, we have these gluten-free noodles that are essentially dressed with a little bit of vegetables, red chili paste, onion powder, garlic powder, sesame oil, and a little bit of scallion at the very end, and frozen vegetables. I specifically chose frozen vegetables. Again, going back to time. I'm not somebody who's always above and beyond using some convenience items. And frozen vegetables in your ramen dish, frozen vegetables in whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
Awesome hack. Good way to get your veggies in. If you don't want to eat your veggies, throw them in your sauce. Get them in your body. You know, it's good for you.
This is true.
But if you don't want to use those gluten-free noodles, I'm a big, big, big fan of these bad boys from Momofuku. I've been talking about Mr. Chang this morning because I love that guy. But these noodles, do you have these at home?
I don't, honey, are you in chat? Do we have these at home?
If you don't, get these. This sauce and everything you have, you're taking this home with you, Jack.
Sure.
Yes, it's like, get those.
Are we sponsored? Is sponsored spot, or we're just supporting? Supporting.
But the truth is, they're fantastic. They're better than just the top ramen items, and the sauce is better. But when you combine it with something like this that you put a lot of heart into, it's a wrap.
I hear that.
You want to play with some fire?
Yes, sure. So
right.
wait, where my noodles are gonna go on my plate, I assume?
You're gonna put your noodles on your plate and then the pork on
bowl
top.
for ramen. All right, so we're gonna. Oh man.
I'm gonna hold it up for you.
Don't try this at home, kids.
Yeah, don't tilt it too far.
Oh my God.
There you go.
Well,
And don't burn me.
Bro, your thumb is very comfortable. I don't know where you want to put it. Oh my God. Okay.
Now keep going. I want you to get to the point where you feel comfortable.
Why don't you lay the plate on your hand instead of...
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Come on, show off.
I'm not a show off. I'm just, I'm show off.
Oh!
Yeah. Click it again. Click it again.
Click where?
Click right there.
Okay.
Yeah,
oh my God. I'm afraid the whole house is going to blow up right now. Oh my goodness.
One more time.
Jesus Christ.
There you go.
Lord have mercy. Oh, Lord. Oh, God.
I think that's enough. Yeah? Are you done?
Is that on?
That is still on. Yes, keep twisting. No, the other way.
Oh
that's
my,
higher.
Oh, my
yes,
God. Oh, the gas.
Yes.
Don't light a match, y'all. Is that cooked enough? I don't know.
No, it is. It was already cooked before, remember? And we seared it and made it crispy, but it's right where it was because I cooked the other side already. So I would say get yourself some noodles.
All right.
And use those tongs right there.
Here we go.
You like those tweezers?
Yeah, these are interesting.
Yeah, they're really good for precision.
I see. I'm sorry if I'm afraid of food. I apologize. I feel like every time I talk, I'm just like,
It looks like your wife is saying the turkey, kale, and momofuku chili oil. So you can actually even take your ground turkey that you had and put them in the noodles if you ever wanted to.
But wait, did she answer the question? The chat is so...
Yeah, literally make those noodles with gochujang, ground turkey, kale. Yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
All right, nudes. Yes. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up the stream on my phone so I can read all your messages. It's zoomed in so much so you can only see 4 at a time. So, oh, look at me. That's me on stream. That's fun. I'm cute. All right. How do you do chat only? Chat only. Where's he got? Chat only. There we go. Now I can read. All right.
That's
cool.
the first time anyone's ever done that. It's very wise.
Yeah. I'm very conventional, I think. You want some?
Oh, absolutely.
Lord
Thank
have
you.
mercy. And then I put 1 pork tenderloin on.
1 or 2. I've had plenty of this, and of course, feel free to mix and match as you want.
Yes, and then
it's your kitchen, chef.
Yes, is there anything else that goes on this, or is
on this one? Honestly, the last thing you could do is it's a naked noodle, so you don't need to have the broth, but it's already been dressed, and that's really about it. Unless you want more chili paste or things like that.
Chili paste does sound good. Is that something that's supposed to be ready on the side? I apologize.
It's up to you. It's the spicy stuff though, so be careful.
I like spicy.
Yeah?
Well, I should probably have some.
You should try it first.
I feel like I'm eating it wrong because I want to cut my fork into the pork. I'm new here, everybody. All right,
you're doing great. Don't forget, you're supposed to describe the flavors to the chat.
Oh, the flavors of the turkey tasted like pesto Thanksgiving, and thank you. Oh yeah. No, I know about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can handle that heat.
Sriracha. I don't know about this one.
Sambal is just my favorite. It's fantastic.
But yeah, no, the flavors. I like this. I like the crema. I liked how it tasted with it. It just. I think it accentuated the flavors of just the. What do you call this? Almost like a sour cream, but tasty and full of life and volume. Other adjectives that I think food are involved with. All right. Oh my God, JD, eat it. Hurry up. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's really good. Jesus Christ.
Came together well?
Yeah.
I'm very happy you like that.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Oh man.
Putting those two together, really good noodles, but easy to eat, very simple and very fun, right?
Yeah.
Being able to kind of put those two together without having to put so much effort. You don't have to put in the effort one time, you know?
Yeah. How long did we say the noodles took to make?
2 minutes.
2 minutes, right?
Yeah. Literally 2 minutes, easy package. I put one right there for you so you have it.
No, for
and
sure.
then dressed with pretty simple ingredients.
You said this is your favorite? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna put it on the side.
Just be careful though.
I'm putting it on the side.
Yeah? Okay.
Oh yeah, I can, yeah. Y'all like to taste the taste of the devil is what I call it. No, I'm just kidding.
You were not subtle about that, okay?
The taste of the devil right there. And this is sriracha, I know sriracha. All right. Yes, what spicy foods do you all like in chat? What are your favorite things to nibble on and have a morsel of? More food adjectives. All right.
I'm gonna be silent to hear your reaction to this.
I mean, it might annoy me if it's really hot, and I'll just complain, which is fine. No, it's cool. For now. I don't know, it might be like hot ones and we just...
Oh, no, we're not gonna torture you like that yet. I could.
No, I mean... I took a glob of it for some reason. No, that's fine.
You were feeling brave. But I think you can handle that heat on the spectrum. If we're talking about like 10 being the bomb hot sauce and coming down to it, you're at like a 2, 3.5.
Yeah, no, that's not that bad.
Yeah?
No, not that bad at all.
Nice.
Very tasty. This has been one of the better projects I've ever been a part of. I like this.
Really?
Get to eat at the end and...
I mean, you had full carte blanche to just sit there and watch me cook.
Yeah, no, is that what some people do?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say, that's boring. How would you do that?
Well, teaching people how to cook is a fun way, but we only have so much time, so we try to make it fun, but hopefully you get to use these later on. But it's good to see you eat. I love watching people eat. Well, not my food. I like watching people eat, but I hate watching people eat my food. Now, you can continue going on that one, but I didn't want to scoop out your ice cream. So for the chat, just to let you know, we ended up churning avocado ice cream, which is still technically ice cream. What we did was we essentially took coconut cream, sugar, vanilla bean paste, and fresh avocados, and a touch of lime juice just to make sure the color stayed on. That's been churned for about 45 minutes to half an hour to 45 minutes, and then we froze just like any other ice cream. We made our own waffle cones from scratch, and we have one with chocolate and one without, just to kind of bring that reminiscent flavor of the Choco Taco that was in no way a taco or actual ice cream. So we don't miss it. I don't miss it at all. So I'm going to serve you a little bit. Would you pass me that ice cream scoop really quick? Thank you, sir. Now, you did mention, it's like, hey, it tastes like avocado, but I think
Avocado ice cream.
the way to top it off is, the last part of this dish is wet nuts, okay? Now what we have is, we should warm this up again, I let it cool too much, but what we have is essentially honey-coated almonds that were toasted in the pan, and the idea is you kind of pour those over the top. And it's something that has been well known for a while, like folks in London use it. It's one of those really well-known pieces out in the Midwest, but it's kind of one of those forgotten flavors. Everyone's defaulted to caramel sauce, chocolate sauce, things like that. You know what I mean? So it feels like when you have that opportunity to have fresh ice cream, this is what I would call guilt-free. It's not salt and straw, but it's damn close in my opinion.
Sure.
And it's also guilt-free. Now, what is your favorite ice cream flavor, if I may ask? Oh, thank you.
I like a salted caramel.
Salted caramel?
I mean, if I'm thinking about my favorite ice cream off the top of my head, it's got to be the fish food one from Ben and Jerry's.
Fish food from Ben and Jerry's? I don't actually know what that tastes like.
It's just chocolate and marshmallows and more chocolate, and it's little chocolate fish, kind of like goldfish, but they're chocolate, and it's tasty. But then they also have salted caramel core, and I like that one. But those are just like, I don't know, ice creams from store-bought brands. Also like sorbet. Or is it sorbet?
It's sorbet. It's sorbet.
Sorbet. I'm gonna get it wrong.
You're not even gonna entertain it, right?
No, sorbet.
Or sorbetti if you want to use Italian.
Sorbet. You know what it is? It is sorbet. It's just there's a way that it's spelled where I thought there was an extra letter in there that I didn't know about. I think that's how it is. I forget. Either way, I like it. I like raspberry, mango, lime, limon. And those are probably my favorite. I'm not a huge like chocolate ice cream or vanilla ice cream person. They're good. I used to be a kid who would get sorbet or sorbet, raspberry sorbet, and I would get Hershey's chocolate syrup and I would pour it on top of my sorbet. And then it was just...
That wasn't weird.
No, that was just a I don't know, high fructose, unhealthy diabetes at that point. I have no idea. It was really bad. I'm not sure, but it tasted good. It was cool. It
sounds perfect to me.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Okay.
All right.
Do you trust me?
Sure. In what way?
To be able to take a big old bite of this and try to embrace all the flavors that have come together, including the chocolate pudding that you were eating earlier.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah?
I thought you were going to say, can I Salt Bae and put it in your mouth or something? I was going to be like, I don't think so.
We're not that close yet.
No, right? Yeah, okay. We're at episode 1. Gotta do the reunion episode for it. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't care. All right. So now we eat this thing, huh?
Yep. And honestly, tackle it however you'd like to. I'm going to push mine down a little bit.
I don't want to spill it on the food that I still want to nibble at.
You know what? I'll switch plates with... Oh, actually... Well, like just flying in with the plate.
Put
there you
side
go.
Plate. I appreciate it. All right. Ooh.
All right, now I'm going to stay very quiet, okay?
Sure, you're worried that I won't like it? Oh, I keep bringing up the fact that it's avocados. Yes, sure. You know, but it's ice cream. And we're going to eat because it's free. So, there's that. All right. It tastes like extra Chipotle. You know?
There's no convincing you otherwise.
No, I mean, it's good. It's good. You can taste the avocado though. So it's like, would I have made an avocado ice cream cone? Probably not. Will I say no to someone offering it to me? Absolutely not, because that's just rude. I wouldn't do that. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's different. It's so different. I don't know what to tell y'all.
You told us everything you need to know.
No. Oh, you know what? I missed the wet nuts on top. So now that I'm tasting them, it tastes, it's so creamy too. It's because we mixed it the way we did.
Yeah, the blender method at first instead of using the whisk, which really thickens it up.
Yeah.
The fat content that comes from the avocado makes for a much better ice cream. And then we churned a whole lot longer and froze it. So you get a much better consistency.
Yeah, I like it. It's very tasty. Let me finish it. so I don't disappoint anybody up in here. No,
Really, you were hungry, I can tell. So
I would eat this. I would go out and eat this meal.
Yeah.
I might ask to take some of it home, not gonna lie, but we'll see.
That's what the plate's for, man.
Very good. It's very tasty, chat. Y'all should try and make your own avocado ice cream tacos. I wanted to say egg rolls just now, I don't know why.
Ooh, but that's a good idea, though. We can make frozen ice cream.
There's that. I'm thinking about avocado egg rolls from Drake's favorite restaurant. That's what I'm thinking about. Cheesecake Factory.
I'm sorry, Jake's favorite restaurant's the Cheesecake Factory?
Yeah, you never heard that song? Where he's like, I love the Cheesecake Factory, always take you there. You always want to argue at the Cheesecake Factory. You never heard that song?
No.
Somebody knows that. Y'all know that lyric. Somebody. Jack, Google Drake Cheesecake Factory. I'm just kidding, I swear. Y'all don't know that line?
All right, I'm on it. Hold on.
Why you always want to argue with me at the Cheesecake Factory? You know that's my favorite place. It was on the song. It was on the albums.
You can't fight with me at Cheesecake. You know I love to go there. Say I'm acting light skinned. I can't take you nowhere.
Yeah, there you go. Why you always want to argue at Cheesecake? I can't take you nowhere. Calling me light skinned, which he is. I don't know why that's a problem. That's so confusing. I don't know. It's so funny. He's from Canada. That's crazy.
Your Drake impression is absolutely on point.
Oh, Drizzy.
Now, you remember earlier when you talked about your dad making very particular noises and grunts? All 4 of those bites that you had
some in there. I've been told I chew like him. They say I chew fast. That's what my family used to tell me I was younger. They were like, you chew real fast. I'm like, I don't know.
You haven't choked yet, so I think you're doing well.
No. That's funny. My dad would say, he would say, damn it, boy, slow down. You inhaling that shit right now. Oh my God. That brother got to come up for air. Come up for air now. I was like, dude, shut up.
JD,
like, watch the way he eat that food. Oh my God, so dumb, so dumb.
You have been such a fantastic host.
Thank you.
Top to bottom. I've loved making every single bit of this with you.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, I appreciate that. You can continue eating. It's all for you. The crew gets none of it today because it's too healthy for them. And honestly, we're going to be sending you home with some goodies, including the noodles.
Oh.
You get to do so.
Thank you.
I expect to see you back in the kitchen. Folks, it has been a pleasure to have you on Mixed Plate. Don't forget to use hashtag Mixed Plate on social. Show us your dishes. Tell us a few stories about your background and things that are important to you. Tag me, tag JD, and don't forget to make sure they hit up your Twitch channel.
Yeah, follow me on all socials at JD Witherspoon or at RunJDRun.
We will drop those links immediately.
Yeah, Linktree, you know how those links, you know that website that just gives you all the links and whatnot. I don't have OnlyFans waiting for you in there. But if you want, you can follow me at linktree.com/RunJDRun or JD Witherspoon. All my stuff is there. There you go.
All right, folks, it's been a fantastic episode. We'll be seeing you next week. Thank you for joining us, and hope to see you very soon. You can keep going. Yeah, please go.
I'm not worried about that.
Fiona Nova next week.
Oh, Fiona Nova's next week? Oh, snap! Fiona, I can't wait to see you.
Hi, Fiona. Thank y'all for coming.